Alright, hello everybody. We are back with Unrestricted Sports. We just finished the Lions game. We are now with the Bucs game. We are a little bit late to that. But, I mean, let's be real here. The Bucs are going off.
Buccaneers defense has been doing well, followed by this strong drive finish capped by a Tom Brady rushing touchdown. This team came to play for Tom Brady.
How about that 29-yard pass from Tom Brady right on the dot? Tom Brady can't throw deep, am I right?
And then that pass to Mike Evans. This offense is electric. They are fun to watch.
Let's see what Shannon Sharp has to say about this.
You can tell the players are having fun.
The Saints are already rattled. Their players are mad.
My biggest fear with them was the whole so many receivers. I don't want like OJ Howard to get mad that Gronk's getting targets.
Everyone's just having a good time.
And everybody's just doing what Gronk hasn't received a pass yet. Gronk's been blocking. And they're happy.
Everyone is just having a good time. They know that they're going to win a Super Bowl here.
Tom Brady is pumped. Let's LFG, baby, as Tom would say.
Tom Brady's first touchdown as a Buccaneer.
And it was to himself.
True. Yet to have his first passing touchdown.
In other news, the Chargers and Bengals knotted at 0 towards the end of the first there. San Francisco beating Arizona 3-0. Nothing too important from either of those games. Mainly Joe Burrow and DeAndre Hopkins. Pretty stagnant games. Otherwise, this game should be a real treat. Taysom Hill has been used a decent amount in this Saints offense so far, but it was only their first drive, so we'll see how this continues.
Yeah, for real. I mean, wow. I just got a 2 out of 4 on a mini quiz. I'm trying to rush through it to get ready for this game. I am not mad at all. Not mad at all because I missed a few great plays in order to do that.
You're already texting friends about it?
I'm already texting friends. Like, what am I supposed to do, not flex?
Yeah, people, hey, can I just say, one of the biggest questions this year in fantasy, and Brendan and I have spoke about this, Patrick Mahomes or Tom Brady? You know? Like, if you have both, what do you do? You know, do you trade bait Mahomes? You're like, seriously, could I leverage Mahomes for, like, Christian McCaffrey and then just start Brady, you know?
I mean, yeah, if Brady's going to put up similar points, because keep in mind, they have a run game in Kansas City now. Mahomes' points are not going to be gunslinger like they have been in the past because, you know, they're not going to be doing that anymore. It's just not their style. It's clear that they're trying to shift him away from that.
I mean, let's even see here. I mean, Tom Brady already has 8 points.
I know, and he was like, what? That was like his first drive.
That was his first drive, yeah. I mean, it's definitely something to monitor. I mean, I wouldn't be... okay, this is more so for mine and Brendan's fantasy league, but do we get rid of Odell and Patrick Mahomes for like Michael Thomas or someone good?
How about we
like
go
a top
for
receiver?
One of the Bucs players.
Like Evans or Godwin?
Yeah, maybe.
We got to see, because that's...
We got to consider.
We have Mahomes. I mean, Mahomes was the best quarterback in fantasy.
Yeah.
Should I type in the chat, listening to offers for Mahomes?
Yeah.
Preemptively?
Just preemptively. Just put it out there, you know?
Jimmy Garoppolo passed Raheem Mostert to the left for a 76-yard touchdown. 49ers take a 9-0 lead over Arizona, barring the field goal.
Man. There's one consistent thing in life. Death, taxes, and the Browns.
Should we be looking for... You want to look for a running back to maybe...
Jimmy Garoppolo's trip pass to her Raheem Mostert for a 76-yard touchdown?
Yeah.
I have him in fantasy.
Do we want to try to get... are we looking for a receiver or a running back? Because we could replace James White or we could replace Odell. Or we want to look for both?
We want to replace Odell. James White can stay. James White's going to get 10 points minimum a game. If we can get another good wide receiver, that's what we want. Oh, Alvin Kamara almost taken down there. This is going to be a good game.
This will be a very good game. Alvin Kamara coming straight off of being paid.
Wait, that was Harris.
Oh, was it? I wasn't even paying attention.
I thought it was 41. It looked like 41 on his bag.
Sorry about that.
Well, looks like they're not even using Alvin Kamara now that he's been paid, I guess.
Yeah, you never use an overpaid back. Latavius Murray. They haven't really used him yet.
Look at that thrilling run game right there. Those incremental 3-yard plays.
I mean, all I'm saying is Brady. I respect Breeze for the work he's done in his career, but let's just say Brady's gone deep 3 times in this game already.
Breeze is not.
Breeze has checked down 3 times.
Keep in mind, for the people like, past 4 years, Brady's deep ball has fallen off because he hasn't had a deep ball target. You can't throw deep if no one's out there.
Indeed. Can you just set that somewhere?
Stop.
Set it like right up there or something.
Right there.
Or that works. Pass is complete to Alvin Kamara. I was about to say Kamala Harris for some reason.
Just thinking about it.
Anyways.
Imagine having a 5-yard.
That's good for a 5-yard gain.
Good for a 5-yard game. Pass behind the yard of scrimmage. Let's see that deep ball, Drew Brees. Where's your deep ball, Brees? Show it to me. Give me your deep ball.
Second and 5 here on New Orleans 42. And Latavius Murray rushes for a 1-yard gain. Now 3rd and 4 at the New Orleans 42. Vita Vea, quite the guy, quite the big man. I'd like to see Vita Vea pass rushing against Tristan Wirfs. I'd pay for that.
Kyler Murray passed to D-Hop for a 1-yard game. Oh, that's rough. Breeze has had more checkdowns in this game than Brady, just saying.
Breeze pass is complete underneath to Jared Cook for a 0-yard gain. I mean, I'm sorry, but at the rate that this Buccaneers offense is going, Breeze got to take something.
Breeze is not going deep, and he knows it. Look at his face. He's rattled. He's rattled. He's absolutely rattled. He knows what's on the line here. He's checking down every single play. And it's not because he doesn't have a deep weapon. He has Emmanuel Sanders, who is a deep weapon.
Punt, very good punt.
I mean, we all mean Michael Thomas for being a slant runner, but honestly, I think he probably has the talent to go deep, too.
Yeah.
I think
Brady coming out for his second. Joe Burrow rushes up the middle for his first touchdown in the NFL. A 23-yard touchdown run. Cincinnati leads the Chargers 6-0.
He didn't even know where he was going. He was just running for his life. Brady coming out for his second drive as a Buccaneer.
No hitter watch in Chicago.
He has. Oh, wow. My friends are so mad. They're like, Breeze is only throwing checkdowns because he only has Michael Thomas. I'm like, he has Emmanuel Sanders too. Emmanuel Sanders is a deep threat wide receiver. He was really good last year. Remember him?
Damn, dude, this is crazy. Look.
White Sox? I know. What's going on?
They're the second best team in baseball right now.
Well, they're tied with actually they have a slightly better percentage because they played one more game than San Diego has, or one less game, but yeah.
Second best record in baseball though, that's crazy.
But yeah, let's talk about this Bucks game, man. Like honestly, this is insane. Tom Brady is popping off just like I thought he would.
I want to see the second drive, just to see the consistencies.
Oh, if it's but like after the strength of that first drive though, they just marched down that field.
Brendan, this game's already making me tired. Like I just watched that. Like that was such a boring drive. Like
the Saints.
The Saints drive was so boring.
Just wait until you get to the Bucks drive. The Saints have their second 4 and out. That's their second 3 and out, right?
That's their second 3 and out.
Yeah.
I think they went for a first down on the first drive, but either way.
They've still had 2 3 and outs at this point. Oh.
They're showing Brady in Patriots uniforms, transforming into a Bucs uniform, but it is still a sad sight to see. However, Tom Brady has been no disappointment yet. Tom Brady's jersey sales skyrocketing to the top. We'll probably buy one after this game.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
Tom Brady takes a snap, first and 10 of the Tampa Bay 12, hands it off to Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones up the right side for a 2-yard gain.
Oof, man. Yeah, I'm definitely. The only reason I didn't buy a Brady Bucks jersey sooner is because I wasn't at campus yet, so I couldn't risk. Could not risk it arriving and being there before me, basically. This game's gone by so fast. This is already 4 minutes left in the first.
Yeah, Tom Brady doesn't really let the ball go out of bounds. I mean, every pass he's
Brady's
had.
2 for 2 with 37. Is he going for that completion percentage in a game record that Drew Brees took last year?
Tom Brady hands the ball off to Ronald Jones.
Oh, that's a horse collar.
Loss.
That's a horse collar. We're not going to call that?
It was good. It was a good tackle. It just looked brutal. It's a good tackle.
Well, grabbing anywhere in the neck area where you grab onto that gear is a horse collar. That was a horse collar.
He didn't grab up there. 3rd and 9 at Tampa Bay 13. Interesting, though, Tom Brady with a running game, what's happening right now. Also, the whole riding Ronald Jones thing, it's been true so far. Leonard Fournette has not seen the field.
Yeah.
But if I'm Leonard Fournette, I'm happy as hell. I'm like, hell yeah, bro.
I get to ride along and get a...
I think that's LaShawn McCoy at the top of the screen. Off to Brady's right. Brady takes a snap. Looking, pass complete to Scotty Miller for the first down.
I say that's first.
Maybe just short.
I say that's... They're going to mark him short?
They're going to mark him short 1 yard. 4th and 1 at the Tampa Bay 21.
Bucks should just go for it,
I mean,
honestly.
I would think Tom Brady should just go for this.
Just QB die for it.
And the Tampa Bay Buck punt team will come out.
Really?
Probably a better call just in case. With all the hype in their offense, you don't want to lose that.
They should challenge that. It looked really close there.
Knees were down. If you looked at the replay,
yeah, but you have to look
down.
where the ball's at when the knee first goes down. It looked like he was there.
Close, to say the least. Still, though, I think that drive, I really like the way Brady's looking.
Yeah, he still looked good. That throw was on the money. It was just that Scotty Miller couldn't
And just
get the ball
so
across.
Saints fans don't get mad, Drew Brees could look good too, but
he hasn't yet.
He hasn't done anything to look good. I mean, if Tom Brady wants to throw those checkdowns just like Brees, he could. There's nothing stopping Brady from throwing those checkdowns. That's why I'm ultimately not impressed by the offense of the Saints so far.
Still, though, this is an electric offense that I've seen so far. Because if Scotty Miller makes that first down, they continue to drive. Crazy, though. Crazy.
Damn. Tyrod Taylor making his Chargers debut as well as the QB1.
Just passed to Walmart Mike Evans and Keenan Allen for a 13-yard gain.
Wow.
I mean, hey, I was going to talk trash about him until he started talking trash about Mike Evans, a wide receiver who's been consistently better than him every single year.
That's fair. Baseball, no-hitter watch in Chicago.
He'll blow it. Oh, man. This game is very interesting to me. I've enjoyed it a lot.
You know, I'm
Kyler Murray passes to Chase Edmonds to the right for a 10-yard touchdown.
I will be honest. Why was this not Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football? Like, why? What's so intriguing about Cowboys Rams?
Because it's the Cowboys and Jerry Jones is the evil demon who runs the league from beyond the shadows.
Which, for that game, we will be live for that as well, so make sure to come swing by and check that out. We will be live for that game as well. And then Monday Night Football as well, we will be going over, I believe, Broncos, Titans-Broncos. Depending on how we're feeling, we might do Steelers-Giants. It just depends.
Fair
But
enough.
definitely catch us there.
And we are back. The Bucs and Saints are back and ready to go.
7-0 Bucks, 2:17 left in the first. 1st and 10 for Drew Brees at the New Orleans 40. Or New Orleans 44, my bad. Drew Brees takes a snap. Pass is complete to Michael Thomas right in the middle for another check down, 4-yard gain. New Orleans 2nd and 6 at the New Orleans 40. That is the 5th check down for Drew Brees, sitting at 23 yards on the day.
I'm trolling my Saints fan right now, buddy.
My cousin's a Saints fan.
I asked him, why is Tom Brady gone deep more times than Drew Brees already?
Brees looking, checks down to Kamara. Kamara's tackled for a loss.
Big tackle for loss by White. Wow, what a play.
That looked like more of a horse collar than the tackle on Ronald Jones.
That was jersey, though. You could clearly see the jersey pull there. I saw a hand going inside that gear.
You saw what you wanted to see.
I didn't see what I wanted to see at all. You are an idiot, Nolan. Sometimes I wonder about you. Like, how smart is Nolan? Oh,
Brees takes a snap on 3rd and 8. Pass
Oh.
going deep is completed
Almost.
to Jared Cook.
It looked like it was going to be picked there for a second. Just sailed through the hands.
Brees is good for a connection with Jared Cook for an 18-yard gain. New Orleans 1st and 10 on the Tampa Bay 44.
But you know Drew Brees is sweating because he nearly threw a pick there. Watch this replay. Bop. It just went off the tips of Dean's fingers. If he only had a couple more inches, that ball would not be caught there.
You know, if Drew Brees was smart, which I don't know if he's being smart right now, but he would target deep balls here because the only flaw in this Tampa Bay defense is their secondary. They have a very, very young cornerback and secondary duo.
Hand off to Kamara.
Handoff
Stuffed at the line,
for
basically.
a 2-yard gain, probably.
Maybe
on
2
that.
yard. It might
yeah,
be 20.
officially a 2-yard gain. New Orleans 2nd and 8 on the Tampa Bay 42. 21 seconds remaining. 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
Injured Bucks player on the play. I'm not sure who that is. His number is kind of covered up right now.
Looks to be a linebacker. Raheem Nunez-Noches. Down on the play. I don't know what impact that's going to play in the Tampa Bay's defense.
I haven't heard of him before this, so he's not a big piece, but obviously losing any piece is obviously a very big deal here. So hopefully he's okay. Hopefully this is just a little, like, shock thing, like maybe a small pull or something that is going to be easily fixed, I should say.
Resolved is probably a better word.
All right. Very interesting. Very interesting. He's able to walk off on his own power, so that's obviously a good sign.
I believe he's a D tackle.
Let's see what happened here. I believe he's down on the ground there. Yeah, he's just kind of got rolled over on, so... Taysom Hill was actually out there on the play for that. I think it was just some mild discomfort that happened there. He got rolled over on, so maybe it's a small injury to the midsection there. And the first is going to wrap up here as the clock is going to tick down. So it will now be the second quarter. And obviously, this is a very hyped game right now.
Really fast first quarter. Yeah, really fast first quarter. In part to the fast, strong drives of Tom Brady.
Yes, KFC ads. Not sponsored. Still a very interesting game so far. They're at Tampa Bay's 42, 2nd and 8 when we get back in the second. I'll have to see about that. Saints have obviously not been going deep, but they are obviously Drew Brees is still completing passes, so you can't fault him for that. And they are going downfield. It's not like this is costing them yet. But I think later on this game, it's going to come back to bite them just because they aren't putting up points fast enough. The Bucs can put up points, I think, way faster than the Saints can if they can continue doing what they did on that first drive.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. The Bucs weren't able to get that first down on that play. It's only been one fast drive for the Bucs. Granted, they probably should have gotten the first down on that play.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't count the Saints out just yet. It is still a one-touchdown game, and Drew Brees can get a touchdown like that. So...
Well, his deep ball has not been very impressive. I've been saying it for a while now. His deep ball is not very impressive to me.
This game, he's 1 for 1 on deep balls.
He hasn't thrown a deep ball yet, has he?
Yeah, the deep ball to Jared Cook.
That wasn't a deep ball. That was like 10 yards.
It was 20 yards.
That was not a 20-yard pass, and if it was, some of it was on the run. That looks like a dumb show.
It does. I think they did increase the amount of commercials.
They had to have. There's no way they didn't.
I mean, a smart marketing tactic and money move for them, but
still
annoying as hell.
Yeah.
So actually surprising here, they actually have a lot similar possession time than I would have imagined. Both sitting around 7 minutes.
But Bucs had about a minute less of possession time and still scored more, or still had more yards. At this point. Saints
2nd and 8. Alvin Kamara in the backfield behind Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill takes a snap, rolls out. Taysom Hill looking deep.
Taysom Hill's about to get taken
Scrambles. Down. Taysom Hill scrambles and gets over for the first down and more for a 15 to 17-yard gain.
I don't like how they use Taysom.
So
it's just kind of annoying.
I kind of think that Drew Brees should be sat here. I mean, that was a more productive offensive.
Yeah, that was more productive than most of what Drew Brees has done this whole game, to be perfectly honest. They gave Taysom Hill all that money. I mean, might as well, right? Kind of runs like Christian McCaffrey a little bit.
Hand off to Murray. I couldn't see who that was.
That was Murray.
Latavius Murray rushed to the right for a 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 at the Tampa Bay 22 for New Orleans. Those uniforms are really ugly for the Chargers.
Oh god, they're disgusting.
They look like practice jerseys with highlighter yellow pants.
It looks like someone literally colored their jerseys in with highlighter.
And in very important news, Cubs pitcher Alec Mills pitches a 9-inning no-hitter, 114 pitches.
Drew Brees tosses it up. It's going to be...
Almost intercepted by Antoine Winfield there.
Oh, yeah, that was almost very bad.
Very tough pass there.
The Saints get a little scruffy there towards the end. They got upset about that. I honestly, I don't like it. If you're that insecure that you have to get into a little fighting match after the end of every play because, like, they're about to get through your offensive line, there's no reason for that.
There's some physicality on both sides of the ball.
There's some physicality there, but the Saints are clearly the ones who are rattled here.
3rd and 3 at the Tampa Bay 22. Drew Brees behind center.
Important to note that Drew Brees is the first quarterback of this two, very impressively, to have an incompletion.
Takes a snap. Drew Brees looks deep. Jared Cook, my bad, for the completion. 10-yard gain on that pass.
They should have kept him upright and tried to strip it there. But maybe that's not feasible. Drew Brees is lining up as a wide receiver.
Interesting play tactic here. Alvin Kamara under center, motions the running back. Option, Kamara keeps the ball and stumbles ahead for 6 yards. 4 yards, my bad. Looks like more on the stumble. They're getting creative here on the play calls, but if that's what's necessary to beat the Buccaneers defense.
Yeah, that's what I don't understand. How is that what's necessary to beat the Bucs defense right now? I don't understand that. I don't think that that's necessary to beat out the Bucs defense, to be perfectly honest. I think that they're good, but like they haven't proven that they're good yet. So I mean, why are they being so
Agreed.
So like I just don't understand. I don't. There's no reason to reveal all your trick plays right now. Might as well wait until
New Orleans 2nd and 6 at the Tampa Bay 12. Latavius Murray off to Brees' right. Brees takes a snap, hands off, and
big loss.
And, yeah, wow.
Big loss. Now 3rd and 10.
Quite the big 4-yard loss by William Golston of the Buccaneers. Tough run play. I don't think that's Ty Montgomery's fault, more so than play calling fault. But now it's 3rd and 10 on the Tampa Bay 12. Alvin Kamara off to Drew Brees' right. Brees takes a snap. Rush is coming. Brees dumps it down to Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara rushes, stumbles, and gets the touchdown. Tie ball game, 7-7. I mean, let's be real here. That took
more effort.
That took at least 7 to 8 minutes of their time to get that touchdown, and there were no deep balls on that play. If that's what needs to happen, then that's what needs to happen for the Saints offense to click. But I can't imagine this Bucs offense slows down. I mean,
that was they're doing all this little tricky like dumps and. I mean,
eventually you're gonna run out of tricky dumps and stuff.
Eventually you're not gonna be able to keep doing the dumps and get people to be like, oh wow,
so creative.
Yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be a joke. Anyways, Will Lutz field goal, good.
And you know what's funny? Drew Brees is still ahead in Tom Brady in touchdown stats because Brady rushed for that touchdown, not passed. So Brees.
Yeah, Brees is ahead of him by how many now?
I think it's less than 10. Not even it could easily be passed this season. So.
What does this smell like to you?
I don't know. It doesn't smell good.
It's guava. It tastes really good.
It doesn't smell good.
But it smells like something I can't really pinpoint.
I don't know. It smells like something clean. Maybe
Anyways,
not chemically.
Commercial break. That's why we're at a pause in the action here. Cubs pitcher no hitter. How often does that happen?
For a full game, for one pitcher to do a full, it's very rare now.
That's pretty impressive.
It was rare then, but it's even rarer now. Oh wow! So this game is definitely going to be close scoring, if not for different reasons. Bucs have a very high-powered offense. Saints are more just kind of dodging and weaving right now. Haven't seen anything yet that's really stood out to me as really good offensive play.
It seems like the pain has dwindled here for Brendan, so I may remind you that the Lions did indeed lose to the Bears, thanks to DeAndre Swift and the fourth quarter play of Mitch.
Yeah,
Anyways.
why don't you guys just draft him? Because he clearly is playing for you more than he's playing for us. Threw away Adrian Peterson's game.
Wow. McDonald's commercial right now. Not very interesting.
You would never throw that. Explodes.
Now that we got this pause in action during this long commercial break, we will be live for Cowboys-Rams. So check in then if you want to see that offensive battle. Who you got in that game?
Oh, I don't like either of the teams.
Neither do I.
I could honestly see either team winning that.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Mike McCarthy and the Cowboys click, I see the Cowboys taking it. But with the amount of time Sean McVay has had to prepare the Rams, I could just as easily see the Rams taking it.
I don't know. I honestly, to be honest, I don't even care about that game.
Facts.
Like, honestly, I could miss that entire game and just be like, oh, they won? Yeah, I could see that. Like, honestly.
Fair.
It's just hot. Oh, jeez.
It is hot in here. You could open up the window, the
No, he's going to come back as soon as we open the door.
The leaf blower guy. Just a reminder, 11-play drive, 64 yards, took about 6 minutes. Alvin Kamara got the touchdown on that on a 12-yard catch, but was really just all Alvin Kamara, nothing Drew Brees.
It was really a 14-yard catch, which was caught 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Indeed. Kickoff here for the Saints. It will be 1st and 10 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Nice.
Will Lutz kick off.
There it goes.
And it will be a touchback.
Now they're going to go back to another 10 minutes of commercials because that's apparently how they've scheduled these broadcasts to go nowadays. Brady lines up, looking like it's going to be a run, possibly.
First and 10 at the Tampa Bay 25. Hands the ball off Ronald Jones, who is cut short for a 1-yard gain. Will be Tampa Bay 2nd 9 at the 26.
That definitely looked like an easy trip up there. I thought Jones was going to be going off there.
Yeah, I'm going to be real here. It's strange to not have seen Leonard Fournette yet. Granted, he was only traded or signed with the team not too long ago, but
yeah, but I mean, you see what the Lions did with Adrian Peterson. It worked out pretty well for them. So.
Yeah.
So we did have a little bit of a lag there. Luckily, we aren't too far behind as
Tom Brady's pass intercepted by Marcus Williams.
That's unfortunate. Wish we saw that. Let's see what happened here.
Just overthrown, probably pressure as thrown. Marcus Williams returns that for 17 yards. Tom Brady, obviously pretty frustrated with himself there. Atypical of the GOAT.
Not sure what happened there.
Immediately goes to the Microsoft Surface Pro to see.
I'm not sure what happened there. What happened? Did his arm get? Yeah, his arm.
Yeah, hit his throne.
Okay, it hit. His arm got hit as he threw, so that's just enough to make it so that he overthrows. When you're throwing like that with that high of power, even the smallest little thing can throw you off, and I mean, that's what happens. Supposed to be a dot to Mike Evans, turned into that.
Pitch to Alvin Kamara. Alvin Kamara will get tackled behind the line.
Yards.
Wow. I was really excited to see that Tampa Bay offense. They immediately go deep. Obviously, it cost them, but now we get to watch check down city.
That clearly wasn't the fault of the Bucs offense, I don't think. That's just a matter of... I mean, that's incredibly unlucky to get your arm just tapped like that right as he's about to release the ball. So, I mean, what are you going to do there? Not very much you can do.
Breeze stops back. Pass is overthrown to Michael Thomas.
It's now 3 and 13. Looks like the Saints could potentially just give the ball right back here unless they get a big play here.
Yeah, 3rd and 14 at the Tampa 35.
They might get a field goal, but I mean, I don't know if they'll do that or not. To be perfectly honest, I don't know if their kicker has the range for that. Not particularly familiar with their kicking situation.
Tom Brady breaking down that last drive. Obviously, quite unfortunate, but good to see the GOAT at work. Breeze under center. Alvin Kamara to his left. Breeze takes the snap, drops back, pressure coming. Looks
goes deep.
Ball is
almost
intercepted. Flag
There's
down.
a flag on the play on that? Are you serious? It's an open ball. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. That's an open ball. They were making a play on it.
Oh, obvious hold there by Whitehead. Unnecessary. Poor, yeah. They got the wrong guy, but,
No, I think they actually called it on 23 is the problem. They didn't call on it they didn't call it on Whitehead. They called it on 23, which is the problem.
Anyways, that's a 33-yard penalty. Pretty bad pass interference call.
To call it on Murphy is ridiculously bad call, and it's very obvious they weren't calling it on Whitehead. They were calling it on. Wow, that's if that's
There was definitely pass interference. So they just called it on the wrong guy. Again, I disagree with the pass interference being at the spot of the foul. But I don't think that ball was catchable with 3 defensive backs on him. Kamara gets the handoff and will rush in for his 2nd touchdown of the day.
Yeah, that PI is
The
pretty bullshit.
the
Let's say it like it is.
the New Orleans refs are currently getting bailed out by the refs.
I'm not. Yeah, like I don't even.
I mean, if this doesn't invigorate Tom Brady, I don't know what will.
Well, they gotta give it to the Saints, because otherwise they'll bitch and moan until they make a new damn rule. Saints
That PI call though. Not only do I disagree with the spot of the foul, but they called on the wrong guy, and there wasn't even anything close about it. It was just a bad call.
Yeah.
If they called the right guy, then I could see the call, but
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
That's
there you go.
yeah. That's. I mean, a little grab of the jersey is not worthy of that. A little grab of the jersey is not worth a 30.
Well, that's not what number 23 did. 33 did that.
I know, but still, a little 33-yard, a little grab is not worth a 33-yard.
Right.
But Saints fans won't bitch and moan about that because it helps old noodle arm. Because that ball was overthrown anyway. It wasn't a catchable ball, so there shouldn't have been a flag.
So many commercials.
A lot of commercials.
San Francisco still leading Arizona 10-7, and the Bengals defense holding up. 7-0 Bengals over Chargers.
Although the Chargers are in the red zone right now.
But it's 4th down. See if they go for it here.
They're at the 6. They'd be dumb not to.
Well, if their offense isn't clicking, they might as well just take that field goal if they're that close. Yep, there you go. Michael Bagley takes the 24-yard field goal, making it a 7-3 ball game between the Bengals and Chargers.
We are almost back. We're getting these stupid ads for these terrible Fox shows. No one wants to watch them. Please get them off my screen. It looks boring. It's no fun.
And we're back. 14-7 Saints. 10:09 left in the second quarter. And here comes Will Lutz to kick off for the Saints.
I thought they were about to onside kick this.
Nah.
It looked like they were for a second. I was about to say, why are they onside kicking?
Will Lutz with the kick. And that will result in a touchback. It will be first and 10 at the New Orleans 25. Or Tampa Bay 25, sorry.
Why? I don't want to see this dumb animation. I just want to see the game. Please.
Interesting animations to compare Breeze and Brady. Anyways, no running backs in the backfield.
The Bucks are
Evans,
done playing.
Gronk, and Howard out on the field. Brady takes a snap. Pass is complete underneath to Justin Watson. Sorry. 2nd and 4 at the Tampa 31.
I hate listening to Joe Buck talk and this pairing, They're talking so much crap right now, yet the simple fact of the matter is that both of them were terrible at their jobs.
Ronald Jones out to Tom Brady's left. Chris Godwin motions across, now to his right. Tom Brady takes a snap, hands off to Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones runs up the middle and just short of the first down. Should be 3rd and 1 here.
Looks like they're spotting at about 3rd and 1.
And they will give him the first down, actually, at the Tampa 35.
Wow, okay, so they're making up for that.
This is such a...
Yeah, those all look pretty good until you see that and that, the 6-1.
Yeah, so we're seeing a graphic that shows Breeze being first in completions, passing yards, and touchdown passes. And right behind him is Brady and all of those.
But if you consider Brady's postseason stats, he is first in all those categories.
Brady takes a snap, hands off to Ronald Jones, and Ronald Jones will...
Get the first. Easily got the first there.
1st and 1, the Tampa Bay 33. Tackled on that play was Ronald Jones by Demario Davis.
Brady's having a good game so far, 4 or 5 for 51 yards. He has the 1 rushing touchdown and 1 interception. The interception coming off of a deflected hand, or I don't know if we call it deflected. Someone hit his hand. I guess that's deflected.
Yeah, it was hit as he threw.
Yeah, it was hit as he threw. So it's not like it was a
1st and 10 at Tampa 37. Ronald Jones behind Tom Brady. Tom Brady under center. Motions over Chris Godwin. Brady takes a snap, hands off to Ronald Jones for a 3-yard gain.
They're only giving him 2 on that? How are they only giving him 2 on that? That's ridiculous. These line umps need to get their eyes checked. Refs.
DeAndre Swift.
I'm not watching that right now.
2nd and 8 at the Tampa 37. 4 wide set. Brady takes the snap, steps back. Pass rush is coming. Pass is complete to Chris Godwin.
Should have
just
the first
short of the first down. 3rd and 1 at Tampa 44.
They're really going to not give him the first down.
He was out of bounds.
His arm was over the line.
He's out of bounds. Should we try to trade Patrick Mahomes for Chris Godwin?
Try.
I mean, somebody's got to take that. No way somebody says, no, I don't want to trade for Mahomes.
It's 3rd and 1 now. Ronald Jones lines up in the backfield.
Ronald Jones in the backfield, motions over Chris Godwin. Brady takes a snap, hands off to Ronald Jones, and Ronald Jones rushes ahead for the first down and more. That will be a 6-yard gain, giving Tampa Bay the ball for 1st and 10 at 50.
That was a pretty good run.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but Ronald Jones is on pace, whatever, for a 1,000 rushing yard season. And they haven't had that. The Buccaneers haven't had a 1,000-yard rusher in a long time. Granted, I think Leonard Fournette comes in at some point.
Yeah, I have to imagine that with that running back, LaShawn McCoy, Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones, with those guys.
Hands off, LaShawn McCoy out left, dumps to Gronk. Gronk's first reception as a Buccaneer, rushes for 3 yards. Quite a low hit there, right at Gronk's knees.
I don't like how people targeted Gronk's knees. That's kind of
That's a 2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8 at the New Orleans 48 for Brady in the box.
Honestly, I like the look of 2nd and 8 more than I like, a run play that results in 2nd and 8. To be perfectly honest,
I don't know. I didn't like seeing Gronk fall there. That looked like it hurt the knees.
Probably did.
Gronk seems fragile, and I don't want Gronk to get hurt.
If Gronk gets hurt, I'm gonna be very sad. But I don't think it's required for them to, win.
Ronald Jones off to Brady's right. Looks like, I can't really tell. That might be Fournette. Leonard Fournette in the backfield to the right of Brady. Brady hands off to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette's first run as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer goes for 7.
That's a good run.
Fournette's here to play and chirp.
The Saints need to get off. They need to start flagging these Saints players. This is getting ridiculous. They need to stop this now.
I mean, Tristan Wirfs can just sit on Marshawn Lattimore.
This needs to stop now.
This stuff, for those of you not able to see, is starting. Marshawn Lattimore, a very bad cornerback, is giving Mike Evans terrible troubles for no reason. Mike Evans obviously giving Marshawn Lattimore stuff in return, but it's unnecessary touching at the line for Lattimore.
Yeah,
obviously touching is involved, but it's inexcusable.
Coming from behind and checking. Yeah, it's Lattimore who got flagged there. He came from behind. It's 15-yard penalty. I mean,
if this continues, Breeze has got this Saints defense cannot continue to take these stupid penalties.
Lattimore needs to stop because he's trying to say that, oh, Mike Evans hit off my helmet. Yeah, after you checked him in the back and he came around and pushed you back and it happened to knock off your helmet. Stop being a...
No face mask for Sean Payton. Interesting.
Well, he's already had coronavirus, so I guess he's not really at risk.
Fair. I was just shocked when I saw it. I was like, oh my god, lips. Very, very bad shove. High up, too.
Lattimore really should be...
Marshawn Lattimore zoning over towards Mike Evans. Chris Godwin to the right. Leonard Fournette in the backfield. Brady under center.
If Lattimore continues this type of behavior, he should be thrown out of the game.
I mean, if Jamie Collins got kicked out for touching a ref.
Yeah.
I think safety is important, no matter who's it's being safety for. Brady takes a snap, handoff to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette tackled for a huge loss.
Wirfs gave up a big down there to Cam Jordan. That was a bad defensive move from him.
Fournette rushed to the left for a 4-yard loss. It will now be 2nd and 14 at the New Orleans 31. See, I'm okay with this. This is Tristan Wirfs' first bad play.
That really was his first bad block.
Look at that, dude. If Evans is going to hold this block, Marshawn Lattimore's got to stop putting his hands in his face.
Get Lattimore out of the game. He is causing problems.
There's physicality, and then there's being absurd. Tom Brady takes a snap. Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete. Intended target was Cameron Brate. I do think that if Marshawn Lattimore is going to continue this unnecessary roughness, it's just you gotta.
The refs need to start flagging this hard, or they need to throw him out. I mean, that's the only way to go because every single play he's fouling Evans, and it's unexcusable.
And don't forget to check out the WWE Friday Night SmackDown
because everyone knows that's not fake, and everyone wants to watch that.
Anyways, back to the important stuff. 3rd and 13 at the New Orleans 31. Scotty Miller motions over. Brady is sacked in the backfield. Big loss there. No,
they were actually just fouling the whole time, and they're not getting called for it. This is pretty disgusting ref play here.
Intended target was LaShawn McCoy, but he was covered. Brady was sacked for a 5-yard loss.
They're still going to get the field goal here, though, so they get points on the board, so nothing really to be upset about.
Blocked.
Or be blocked, unfortunately. Weird.
And recovered by the Saints.
What the fuck happened there? Yeah, they jumped over the lineman there. That's against the rules. You can't do that.
He didn't jump over, he split him. Either way,
I'm not liking how these
refs are really controlling this game. It's going to get out of hand quick if they don't do something.
Yeah, if they don't throw Lattimore out, this is going to get out of hand.
The Nuggets force game 7.
Yes, Mulan, the remake that we never needed. San Francisco has the ball after Zane Gonzalez of the Cardinals missed a 52-yard field goal.
I have him on my fantasy team.
Who, Zane Gonzalez?
Yeah.
Oof, that's unfortunate.
Oh, you don't get points off for missed field goals or missed.
Yeah, if they're certain. Yeah, there's a certain distance out that
Joe Mixon, quite the disappointing fantasy running back right now. 3 points.
told you. They get paid, then they disappear. Only happens at running back.
Prater put up 12 points. Drew Brees snaps the ball. Handoff goes to Latavius Murray for a 4-yard gain.
Definitely been an interesting game so far.
Alvin Kamara in the backfield to the right of Drew Brees. Drew Brees takes the snap. Pressure coming. Ball is caught.
Nope.
Just over the head of Alvin Kamara.
Way overthrown.
I don't know if you saw this, but Brees didn't look for any other options. He immediately glued his eyes right on Kamara and went for him.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Yeah. And he way overthrew him, too, so I don't understand that. How can you be planning on throwing to him, and only him, and then overthrow him, you know?
Yeah.
They're already 3rd of 6, so they're probably going to have to kick this ball away, provided they don't get some miracle.
3rd and 6 here at the... Drew Brees takes the snap. Ball is completed to Emmanuel Sanders, but short of the first down. 4th and 2 at the Tampa 47.
Yeah, he was a yard short about there. So are the Saints going to go for it here? I would not recommend it personally. If it's anything above 4th and 1, I usually don't go for it.
I don't think this is a pivotal point in the game.
Yeah,
either,
I don't really think you
going
risk
for
giving
it.
the ball back here, perfectly honest. I don't know if you want to do that. They're about to take a... they call it timeout.
2-minute warning. Being perfectly honest, the Saints do not deserve to be in the lead right now.
No, they
whatsoever. So what do you think about Matt Patricia? Or on this long ass commercial break?
I don't know. I don't like his play call. I don't like his thinking. He's kind of just strikes me as an idiot who rode Bill Belichick's coattails to a coaching job, to be perfectly honest.
Really?
I mean, the lack of discipline that I saw with Jamie Collins today only reinforces that. I don't care what the situation is. You can lower your head to show the ref what they were doing. There's a difference between lowering your head to say he's lowering his head and saying, oh, well, I'm going to butt him with my head too to make sure he really gets it. That's stupid. You should understand. You should pretty much assume that you're going to get ejected for that. As stupid as it is, you shouldn't do it. It's just... Yeah, man. Obviously I hope he turns out well, but for being realistic here, he's not going to. He's not. I don't know.
Still very close games all around the board here. 49ers up 10-7 on the Cards. Bengals up 7-3 against the Chargers. And as we've noted, 14-7 Saints over the Bucs.
Arizona does have the ball right now. At the Arizona 14, so that return was not very good. Cincinnati has the ball at their 41. Reading some Derrick Henry highlights right here.
All those players that were trying to tackle him are no longer on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Pretty much. Most people who were on the Jaguars are no longer on the Jaguars, though, so.
It does look like the Saints are going to go for this one. 4th and 2, 2 minutes left in the half.
They're just trying to draw off sides right now, I think.
Interesting play call here. Unlike Tom Brady defenses to go off sides, but we will see. 4th and 2.
Did they actually just... Wow. That's some real stupidity right there. Although I think that was a false start, if we're being honest here.
Yeah, but they did commit a 5-yard penalty on the play.
I think you have to say that was a false start there, though. Breeze completely moved. Okay.
Let's see.
Oh, that ref right there who announced the penalty. He's notorious. He's notorious for being rigged.
Vita Vea jumped the gun big, though. Yeah, noticeably upset about that. Anyways,
Vita Vea needs to get his shit together is what he needs to do.
1st and 10 at the Tampa 25. My bad, at the Tampa 42. Breeze takes a snap, drops back under center. Another check down pass that goes for an insane amount of yards.
He was way out of bounds
And
way
he is
before that.
out of bounds. It will be 1st and 10 at the Tampa Bay 25.
I think they spotted that wrong, but they might fix that.
Wow. So it looks like the key to stopping the Saints is going to be getting rid of those checkdowns. I wouldn't consider the Bucs defense to be elite status quite yet, but I don't imagine this works against better defenses.
No. But I don't.
Two bad penalties for the Bucs are setting up.
Yeah, two bad defensive penalties have really decided this game so far. Whitehead needs to get his shit together, and Vita Vea needs to really be better at that. Another commercial? Are you kidding me? Are you
And Ndamukong Suh.
jumping offside? Bruce Arians needs to call these idiots in and scream his ass off at them.
First and 5 at the Tampa 20. Kamara off to Breeze's left. Breeze takes the snap. Looking deep. Pass is tipped and
Almost picked.
almost picked.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended target was Jared Cook.
See, that's the thing too. A number of these passes have just gone not picked off. That should have been picked off.
Dude, it's so boring to watch the New Orleans Saints on offense.
It really is. I just want to see the Bucs on offense, but we haven't seen any of that because the defense keeps screwing up.
And the Bucs were on the field for about 2 seconds for their first touchdown, so...
Exactly.
Kamara off to Breeze's left. Breeze. 4 receiver set. Breeze takes a snap looking deep. Check down underneath to Michael Thomas. And it's caught for the first down. 8-yard gain. Hit right in the ribs hard by Whitehead. Damn. Madden 99 Club, short route running. Let's go, baby.
If he's a deep threat, how come he isn't going deep, Nolan?
He isn't a deep threat.
He has a 99 overall deep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
He's kind of limping around a little bit, though.
He looks good. He'll be fine. Breeze under center. Kamara in the backfield. Breeze takes a snap. Looking deep. Ball is overthrown. Intended target was Emmanuel Sanders.
Way out of the end zone.
Weird to see him in a Saints uniform, not gonna lie.
Kind of, yeah, it is.
I kind of wish he would have stayed with the 49ers. I feel like he would have had a better chance. Kind of a dumb move to go to the toughest division in football, but
yeah.
Well, he left the toughest division
to go to the second
toughest division. Kind of a bad move.
Yeah.
Atlanta looked good though today against Seattle. I'll give it to him. They held in there for a little bit.
A little bit, not very long. The game was over by the time they started putting up points.
Anyway, 2nd and 10 at the Tampa Bay 12. Alvin Kamara in the backfield. Emmanuel Sanders motions left. Breeze takes a snap, fake handoff, dumps it down.
Oh!
Big swap by Levante David. Or Shaq Barrett, my bad.
That was almost a pick.
If only he had tipped that a little bit higher and not so directly out, that would have been a big interception for the Bucs defense. However, with that tip, it will be 3rd and 10 at the Tampa Bay 12 for New Orleans.
And obviously the whole offensive effort to get them down in the scoring position was wasted when Tampa Bay's offense got them down to kicking range, the kicker somehow messed up and I don't know.
Kamara off to Breeze's right. Thomas to his left. Breeze takes a snap, looking for the end zone.
Line breaks down.
He is tackled for a 1-yard gain, bringing up 4th and 9 at the Tampa Bay 11.
I have to imagine they just take a field goal here, right?
Yeah, for sure. Damn, so Tampa Bay really is left with minimal time here. They've really only had 2 offensive possessions, the touchdown drive and the interception. Everything else has just been controlled by this very slow Saints offense.
I mean, we're going to see... The Bucs can easily score in 46 seconds based on what we saw in their first drive. So that's not the problem here. I think the problem here is that they're going to be up. It's going to be 17-14 going
Tampa does get the ball at half, I believe.
Exactly. So if Tampa can score the ball going into the half, and then coming out of the half they get the ball back, that's a good way for them to turn their momentum around right here.
Tom Brady is literally warming up on the sidelines right now because it's been that long since he's been on the field.
Yeah, exactly. So, Brady obviously warming up on the sidelines. You know, there's obviously there's a lot of time left in this game.
Field goal is good for Will Lutz. It is now a 17-7 ball game in favor of New Orleans.
I mean, I have to imagine Brady's probably going to he's warming up on the sidelines right now because it's just been so long since he's been on the field. Because, like, literally the Saints take forever and a day to get downfield. Like,
I forgot it's Trent Williams' debut for the 49ers.
Real? Oh, yeah, you're right. How'd he do? Oh, like a beast.
Commercial break once again. There tend to be a lot of these, and they last very long. So
yeah, they are lasting an incredibly long time today. So I'm sorry that it's taking time in between our game announcing, but like there's really nothing to report on. San Francisco is in the red zone, and it's still 10-7 versus the Cardinals, and Cincinnati's 7-3 versus the Chargers. Chargers have the ball right now at Cincinnati's 30. 10 seconds left in the second, so they could just go for the field goal here and take the points, or they could try and get a touchdown. But either way, it's definitely not a good marketing strategy by the league. I mean, it's good for money because people are going to tolerate it for the first week, but it's really getting on my nerves, so I have to imagine it's getting on other people's nerves too. I just want to see some games, and they've clearly increased the total amount of time for commercials. So Will Lutz kicked that 29-yard field goal to make it 17-7. I think it's pretty obvious that I mean, obviously this game isn't over. 2, the Bucs have a very good chance of scoring right now, depending on where their kick ends up at. So, to be perfectly honest, this is not a bad situation to be in. I think we all know Brady's definitely been in worse. Or Tom Brady's been in worse. I don't know if I said what I said there. They're getting ready to kick the ball off here. Bucs still have 2 timeouts left. That's worth noting, as do the Saints. And they're going to let this be a touchback. Hopefully it doesn't just go straight to commercial. Doesn't seem like it's going to. Gotta love Troy Aikman and Joe Buck breaking it down, though.
So a report came out during this game, per Ian Rappaport, that the Saints actually had multiple conversations about bringing in Tom Brady before signing Drew Brees.
Really?
Yeah. And same for the Bears. The Bears apparently had multiple conversations.
Brady makes the pass and out of bounds with Miller for the first down. Tom Brady he's going up, and he's just going to keep pegging right along the sideline. Guys are going to keep getting out of bounds, and they're going to march on up the field. I guarantee it. That's just what he does.
The Bears actually went for the guy who beat Tom Brady in the Super Bowl. I think probably was a better play, but it's jokes. 1st and 10 at the Tampa 29. Brady gets sacked.
Tries to throw it as he falls. I don't know why Wirfs is dragging him, or Smith is dragging him along on the ground.
Robbie Gould, as that play is happening, hits a 24-yard field goal, extending San Francisco's lead to 13-7. I'm
not sure why Smith decided it was a good idea to just start dragging Brady after he fell on the ground. I'm not sure Brady wanted his help. There's a flag on the play. They're calling it intentional grounding. Are you serious? This is ridiculously rigged. Are we serious? There was a pass option right there.
Hold on. LaShawn McCoy breaks away. Nah, he's right. I mean, he's not wrong.
Nah, that's bullshit. They would give that to Breeze. They've already given that to Breeze. I don't agree with that call.
Anyway, 2nd and 20. 35 seconds left on the clock.
Still plenty of time to get downfield. Yeah, I like how these Saints players are chumming it up with the refs right now. That's not suspicious at all. As he gets a drink. So it's now 2nd and 20. 35 seconds left in the half.
2nd and 20 at the Tampa 25. No running back set, 4 wide. Gronk motions over to the right, motions back left. Brady takes a snap, quick check down to Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin takes the ball to the left side and is tackled and taken out of bounds. Late hit coming in, but out of bounds nonetheless for a 6-yard gain. Late tackle by Janoris Jenkins. That'll bring up 3rd and 14 at the Tampa 31. 28 seconds left in the half.
They just need to bomb this one out here, I think.
I think they could beat him deep with a Godwin route or a Scotty Miller route.
Just put everyone out there.
But they are playing in prevent defense, so Brady takes a snap, pressure coming. Brady looking, fires, pass incomplete to Chris
Godwin. How is that not pass interference?
No flag on the play, but questionable.
How is that not pass interference?
Brady is physically disturbed. Brady's finally understanding all the BS the Saints have received. Somehow no pass interference was called there.
That was clearly
brutal
early.
No call there. Chris Godwin was the intended target. Would have been an easy reception had he not been interfered with.
That's not too close, Troy Aikman or Joe Buck. I don't know, both of you sound so familiar because you're both so dull, bland, and boring.
What are they, icing the punter?
I don't know. Maybe they think they're icing the punter. I have no idea. I don't know why you'd take a set timeout with 22 seconds left in the half, but... Lamar had a good day with 3 touchdowns for 275 passing yards.
MVP performance from Russell, 322, 4 touchdowns, 31 for 35 on the day. Should be some MVP votes for Russell Wilson this year, I'd think. I don't know why I just said Cam Brady, but Tom Brady physically upset on the sidelines, understandably so. Either way, 4th and 14 at the Tampa 31. Buccaneers punt unit is on the field. And the punt is away. Great punt here. Not fair caught. Harris up the sideline, beats a couple of Tampa defenders, breaks another tackle, and is caught up and tackled.
Looked like that tackle kind of hurt him a little bit there.
And more physicality from Saints players.
Saints players are just starting up every single fight. I don't know how insecure they have to be to keep doing this, but it's definitely not a good look for their franchise.
Especially winning. I would think that they would not want to
yeah, exactly.
Fire up Brady even more.
Because you know Brady's about to go into that locker room and
fire him up.
And fire him up, as well as be like, you got to be better.
And he won't say a thing about the refs in there. You know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Despite it being the ref's fault.
Despite a lot of this being ref ball, there is a lot of
9 seconds left in the half. 1st and 10. It looks like Breeze is just going to take a knee here and end the half. And that's exactly what he'll do. 17-7 at the half. Saints in control of this game. Largely in part because of the refs, but also the check down game that Drew Brees is having.
I am going to go on a brief break. Nolan will stay with you for that time. He'll break down the most recent scores, halftime talk, and I'll be back in a short minute. But Nolan is going to keep you entertained for that brief time period. Well, say something, Nolan. Jeez.
I am. I was waiting for you to move. Anyways, other games around the league right now. Halftimes in all 3 games going on right now. Cincinnati and the Chargers are playing right now. It's 7-6 in favor of Cincinnati. Joe Burrow with a 1 rushing touchdown there. He's thrown for 51 yards so far. His favorite target being A.J. Green and Joe Mixon as well. Tyrod Taylor having a strong debut as well. 157 yards. Favorite target being Hunter Henry. And obviously using Austin Eckler in the run game as well. No touchdowns for the Chargers as of yet. But I would imagine that there will be some to come. In the other game at this time, it's San Francisco versus Arizona. San Francisco's up 13-10. Jimmy Garoppolo's 170 yards is good enough for one touchdown, and that being to Raheem Mostert, who's also the favorite in the running game as well, continuing his strong performance like last year as well. Today he has 9 rushes for 28 yards, so obviously backing up his run game from last year well. For Arizona, DeAndre Hopkins, no touchdowns on the day, but he has had 7 receptions for 54 yards. Chase Edmonds getting the lone touchdown here for Arizona. It was a short pass from Kyler Murray for that. Kyler Murray, 118 yards on the day for a touchdown and a pick as well. Besides that, obviously we have the game that we are currently covering live. That is Tampa Bay versus New Orleans. Tom Brady, 76 yards, a rushing touchdown and a pick. Obviously that interception was a miscue between him and Mike Evans, in addition to being hit as he was throwing the ball. His favorite target so far has been Godwin and Scotty Miller. He has not targeted Mike Evans yet, simply because Mike Evans is being guarded by Marshawn Lattimore, so there are better options on the field for him to hit. In terms of the run game, Ronald Jones is really dominating that aspect. 12 attempts, 26 yards. Over on the New Orleans Saints side of the ball, Breeze, 94 yards for a touchdown. Latavius Murray eating up a majority of the rush game, 5 attempts, 18 yards, and then the receiving game, obviously Jared Cook, Michael Thomas, and Alvin Kamara. Pretty limited a number of receptions for the 3 of them, but enough to get the job done so far, as the Saints do have the lead 17-7 at half. You know, I noticed Mike Evans hasn't been targeted yet.
Yeah, no, that's the weird part.
I think that's in part because of him covering Marshawn, or being covered by Marshawn Lattimore, but I know. Yeah. I mean, when I was talking about it, I mentioned that the main reason for that was probably just because there was no need to target Mike Evans. I mean, especially if Chris Godwin and Miller are going to be wide open.
Well, they should have all of them out right now.
Yeah, I agree 100%. But like I mentioned again, Joe Burrow with that rushing touchdown. Pretty impressive rushing touchdown. If you have a chance to watch that clip, definitely go do it.
I think the biggest play so far of these games has been the Raheem Mostert touchdown for 76 yards.
Yeah, that was I watched that clip. Pretty impressive there. Yeah, quite the pass, quite the run. So far it seems like Tom Brady's success has come when he's had the clean pocket. Obviously, if you have a better O-line, the better you're going to be as a quarterback. But obviously this is a downgraded O-line from what he's had with the Patriots. But certainly the refs haven't helped Tom Brady out in that aspect whatsoever, so no surprise there. You know, interesting story actually. Tony Gonzalez. Have you ever heard that he was recruited by Tom Brady? Well, they worked out and he was the only one there. Tony Gonzalez thought there were gonna be more players there, and Tom was like, "You still have it all to play. You know, you ever thought about coming back?" Imagine Tony G with Gronk in New England. Crazy.
That would be something.
You know, Latavius Murray has more rushing yards than Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, I know. Interesting. This has definitely been an interesting game so far, though. I think this game is still very, very, very close. Obviously, 17-7 is not a difference at all. Like that's
very overcomable.
That's half of football.
Yeah.
That's half of a quarter of football. I mean, so. Really is a very interesting game.
Currently commercial, obviously still halftime, so. You know, Josh Jacobs, 25 carries, 93 yards, 3 touchdowns. Not much of a sophomore slump there. That's crazy. Those are good numbers.
I was very worried about a sophomore slump for him, but he somehow pulled off those numbers in the first game. Who are they playing again today?
Panthers. George Kittle's heading to the locker room with a leg injury.
Make sure it's not a troll.
It's not. It's one of my most reliable sources, JPA Football. No free shoutouts here, but
go check it out. Make sure you check the actual.
We do have a 99% chance to win. George Kittle is questionable to return. Let's check the internet instead of my phone.
Yeah, sorry, I don't trust.
Yeah, so George Kittle is in the locker room with a leg injury. It's a bad pass by Jimmy G that got Garoppolo limping.
Look at the other tweet, though. Look at what the other tweet said. Oh,
that was such a bad pass. And he went right to the locker room. No questions asked. Right to the locker room. He walked off on his own volition, so that's good to see.
It says Kittle seems to be okay. Trainers/medical staff no longer attending to him, so they're probably just checking him, like keeping him in until halftime.
George Kittle, when he's walking off the field, there were so many cameras that he could hear all the clicks of the cameras, and Kittle says, "That's a lot of clicks. I'm not that interesting." Oh, you don't know, George. You're the reason that my fantasy team would do well. You know, if Cam Newton doesn't have to pass the ball that much in the red zone and they're just going to let him run, I mean, you know? Wow, did you hear that?
His chain?
They broke his neck chain at the end of the game. So then the Dolphins player went like that and broke his chain. So then Cam Newton goes back and shoves him, and then it was after the game, after Cam Newton beat him. Like, the Dolphins are going to come out and say, yeah, we beat Tom Brady, but they're going to lose to Cam? Really? Come on. Come on. I'm very intrigued to see this college football game. I'm not going to watch it because that's a waste of my time, but I want to see how it ends up because Spencer Rattler in Oklahoma is interesting. Whoops. You want to do me a favor and pass me my iPad when you get a chance?
Your what now?
iPad. The black case.
I know what iPad you have. One.
Oh.
There.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem.
Appreciate it.
Oh.
Still commercials.
The Browns are so bad. They're
Also,
literally so bad.
What happened?
They were like 4th and 41.
The Bears were 3rd and 41.
Yeah, but they punted.
They also did win, so.
Yeah. And they won, too.
You know, I'll give it to Mitch. He did have an impressive fourth quarter, but I still wouldn't start
That wasn't
game
on
2.
him. It was on his players.
He had to make those passes, dude. That's impressive.
Dude, he hit guys, and then they would run for like
Our
20
stream
yards.
cut out at the Allen Robinson catch. I'll show it to you when I get a chance, but it was a crazy catch, man.
No, you are stupid if you think that you should continue starting Trubisky.
I literally led with it was impressive, but I think we should not start Trubisky. That's the first thing I said.
It's like saying David Blau is impressive, but like, yeah, but if I could take Matthew Stafford, I'm still gonna take Matthew Stafford over David Blau.
Well, Brent, obviously, dude. Aaron Andrews.
Hmm?
I can't remember the last time I heard the name of Aaron Andrews. I guess it was last football season, but
Shocker, right?
why can't we just do what they do? We'd be so much more interesting than
Yeah, no.
Joe Buck.
Yeah, no, they're literally just like, oh, the interception by Tom Brady, that was tipped. Like, blatantly tipped. While Lattimore fouled Evans the whole way.
They would show Tom Brady stretching and then go, look, just look at those thighs on Drew Brees. That's what I meant. Look at those thighs on Drew Brees, man. Quite the football thighs, you know? That's the kind of stuff they would say. Even though I just said it, but...
Yeah, but you're saying it is like a meme about what they would say.
Will Lutz for the kickoff, getting underway here in the second half.
Ugh. Honestly, the Saints are making this game boring, to be perfectly honest.
Making me yawn. Well, yeah.
Aaron, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather watch the game than listen to you talk about what the Bucks head coach said.
When we've already said what the Bucks head coach has said.
Oh, what was that?
Heavily overthrown by by Tom Brady.
Not sure what happened there. Maybe he just didn't like the read or the play and just threw it away.
Second and 10 at the Tampa Bay 25. Brady takes a snap. Pass is complete to Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones running up the left-hand side.
15
Runs and
yard,
hits him for a 15-yard
probably a little
gain.
more than that. Oh, are you kidding me? Brady is not very happy right now. Number 15. They're giving a 10-yard penalty. This Cyril Grayson. Why is this guy even on the field? What? They didn't even call on the right guy again. And that...
These are some blindside hits that he just laid on Evans as well. No catches on one target.
This is ridiculous.
Second and 12 at the Tampa 23. Brady takes a snap. Looking pass is completed to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette runs and stumbles for the first down and more. Marshawn Lattimore there for the tackle. Leonard Fournette appears to be wearing his LSU shoulder pads.
Apparently.
Interesting to note. First and 10.
Probably going to get fined for that.
First and 10 at the Tampa 37. Leonard Fournette lined up behind Brady. Brady takes a snap, handoff to Leonard Fournette, and it will be for a gain. No gain.
Kyler Murray passes to D-Hop for a 12-yard gain in the other game.
AJ Green continuing to be the favorite target for Joe Burrow. Second and 10 at the Tampa 37. Brady under center with Leonard Fournette to his left.
Our stream wants to not lag at pivotal moments. That would be incredible. It's not play.
And there's a false start on Tampa. 5-yard loss, second and 15 at the Tampa 32.
I think Brady's going to have a word or two for...
That is on Donovan Smith.
Smith having a rough game so far. Not liking the look of it.
Brady in the gun. Fournette off to his left. Godwin in motion. Gronk out to his right. Brady takes a snap. Pass is intercepted. And that will be a pick 6 for Janoris Jenkins.
Oof. What happened there?
So that one's on Brady, I think, barring this replay. But
let's see what happened on this replay, because there's no way he just missed that badly unless the route just wasn't being played properly. Let's see what happened here.
Little too low, maybe.
I think it was just behind him. I think Evans got there faster than he was expecting. Or that wasn't even. That was 17. Is that Miller?
No. Will Lutz hits a field goal. Score is 24-7 Saints.
Interesting. This is very interesting for me, personally.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated.
I'm a little confused as to why they're not utilizing their full offensive weapon set right now unless Evans is actually hurt, but I'm not sure what's going on here, per se.
I don't know. Randy Bullock hits a 50-yard field goal, improving Cincinnati's lead by 4. It's now 10-6. Cincinnati over the Chargers. So interesting. Joe Burrow and the Bengals are, I don't know, I guess taking advantage of the lack of offense in LA.
Fair enough. I mean, yeah. That's what makes sense to me, personally.
I'm a little shocked though with this game.
With all these penalties, it's just throwing them off. There's no way that they can get momentum going if they keep getting these penalties.
I mean, if you're going to be in 1st and 10 and then next year in 2nd and 15, I mean, what can you really do about it, you know?
Yeah.
No, these are the, I did have New Orleans taking this game, strictly because no offseason, or no OTAs and that sort of thing, but this is not how I expected it to go. I thought it would be much closer.
Well, this game is still very young. I think that the Bucs could definitely still rally through this. I mean, the Bears did it against the Lions, so if the Bears can do it against the Lions, the Bucs can certainly do it against the Saints. I mean,
yeah, I don't think the Saints' defense is all that impressive either. I mean, I think they're just I think they're just taking advantage of the kinks that the Buccaneers have.
Yeah, they're just maximizing their ability to take advantage of the fact that the Bucs haven't had really an offseason that's normal, per se. So, who knows? I think the Bucs will at least start to make a comeback towards the end of this game, though.
.13 left in the third. Will Lutz set to kick off. And it looks like it will be another touchback for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10 at the Tampa 25. Here comes Brady and the bunch.
Hopefully they use their full offensive capabilities instead of whatever they've been doing recently. I don't like how much they're trying to use the run game. I like the run game as an option. I don't like it as being part of their core plan. If that makes sense. Ronald Jones isn't that good. He's good, but he's not that good.
I mean, we've seen more recently Leonard Fournette getting more carries than Ronald Jones.
True.
First and 10, Tampa 25, 13 left.
How did this guy get hurt when they didn't even play a snap yet? Get him off the field. Roll him off. Seriously. He just sits down on the field like, oh, we kicked it off. Sit down. Roll him off the field. Keep this going. Jeez. You would never know we've had like 5 commercials in between every single game clip for a minute. Jeez.
Cold.
Very cold.
Because we have the AC on.
True.
And the fans.
True.
On a cold day. In the South.
Oh, they're going to run it again?
Ronald Jones in the backfield. Tom Brady takes a snap. Looks back. Looking deep. And the ball is...
Oh, that's pass interference. There
we go.
There you go.
That was going to be a dot to Mike Evans. PI on that one. It will be a big, big gain.
Thank you.
Yo,
I low-key thought they weren't going to call that.
I'm here. What if Breeze is like, yo, if this pass is going to caught, PI him so Brady doesn't get the stat?
Honestly, I could see Breeze doing that just because Breeze loves his stats so much. Because that's all he has.
Look at that. Around the throat.
Around the throat, on the arm.
Evans is right, dude. And now he sits up, and now he's like, what? What do you mean?
That was going to be a dot, too.
Brady's just got to keep throwing it. I mean,
just keep throwing the damn ball.
Brady's had like 5 passes now, that should have been PI.
Yeah. Just keep throwing the ball. Stop rushing. Stop wasting downs. Throw the ball. That's your strength.
45-yard PI there. Ball handed off to Ronald Jones. Ronald Brown break straight head. Ronald Jones for a big gain. Stumbles down to the 8-yard line. That's a 21-yard gain.
That was a good
for
play
Ronald
fake.
Jones.
That was a good play fake by Brady, and that was great deception by Ronald Jones. Great play work by both of them. Great blocking by the offensive line.
That fake throw by Brady, I think, bit the safeties on that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, look at this. See, jump fake. Yep. Big blocking by Gronk. Yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's Gronk's role this season.
Probably.
Is checkdowns and a lot of blocking.
It's more than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Looks like they got O.J. Howard, Gronk. It looks like Mike Evans
Chris Godwin out to the left. Cameron Brate motions to the right. Ronald Jones in the backfield. Takes a snap. Play action. Brady looking deep for the end zone. Pass is caught. O.J. Howard.
There you go.
24-14 with the Gronk spike.
We have ourselves a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. We have ourselves a ball game.
I'd like to note how fast that drive was.
I think they're finding their groove, but it's just taking them a little while to get
set. They're a fast-tempoed offense.
They have to keep going.
This was the prime example. The first time they've ever had 3 tight ends in the game, and look what happened.
They need to have those 3 tight ends. They need to have Evans and Godwin out there, and they might need to have a running back out there. But besides that, they need to keep this game going. They cannot run the ball too much.
That was a big touchdown from O.J. Howard. And barring Ryan Sukup miss, it is a 24-14 game. Almost blocked again, but Sukup hits it. 24-14, New Orleans.
This is a game.
Quite the drive by Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
I'm telling you, this is a game. If they stop taking stupid penalties,
I'm going to coin it now. We're calling the Bucs offense the Brady Bunch.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that people have already been calling him that.
I haven't seen it.
But yeah, that's what the Bucs offense is capable of right there. That's what they are supposed to be. A fast, tempoed offense that doesn't allow the defense any rest. When you run the ball, you're giving the offense a time to rest.
The defense.
Or the defense,
But
yeah.
yes, yeah.
The defense a time to rest.
I don't think these interceptions are going to continue for
No,
Brady.
I think
either.
that I think that these are an anomaly of just getting into a game time action after no preseason. I don't think you can hold these against Brady. Just like if this happened to Breeze right now, I wouldn't hold these interceptions against Breeze. This is the same time, especially though for Brady, because this is the first time. Keep in mind, this is a brand new offense. It really is. When you got a new quarterback, everything changes. So, and this is over an off season where they don't have any preseason games, and they're still 14-24. I don't think that this is very bad play. I don't think this is bad play. They're still in it. And they're looking okay. They're still in a good position. They are only 10 points down, and there's 12 minutes left in the third. So, you do the math, it's more than possible that they win this game.
Remember, Bears were down by more.
Bears were down by more.
Are we about to say Mitch Trubisky had a better...
No.
We won't say it yet.
No. Don't even.
Wow. I'm still shocked by that Minshew mania. Beating the Colts.
I know.
Drew Brees has another NFL record. He now has the most passing attempts in league history.
Wow.
10,170 passing attempts.
Crazy.
Quite the feat.
I mean, it's a feat, but, like, who cares? Like, do those 10,000 completions bring Saints fans happiness at night? Like,
Cam Newton sets the Patriot record for quarterback rushing yards in a game.
of course he did. He's Cam Newton.
You know, let me just say, thank God football's back. Quite the day. We've had upsets, we've had close games, we'd have rookies come out as busts already. We're having Tom Brady's debut, and we already have the refs bailing out teams, specifically the Saints. We have the Browns already in midseason form. This is perfect. And Joe Buck was right.
I hate it when he's right.
One of those cowboy guys sitting in the booth was right. It was a touchback.
Cowboy bros, because everyone loves the Cowboys. Not everyone hates the Cowboys, because the Cowboys are trash.
You want to know what people should be doing right now? Is saying, Tom, when you retire, what are the odds you come announce for us? You know, that's what people should be doing. So they're making this a big deal now. Career attempts, they're off by 10 on the official national television, so that's why you should be an Unrestricted Sports follower and not a Fox NFL follower, because we are clearly better. Latavius Murray takes the ball up middle for an 8-yard gain, making it 2nd and 2 at the New Orleans 33. Joe Burrow continuing to take time off the clock in their lead over Los Angeles. That was not close to going the distance.
And no. There was still, like, the whole secondary.
Latavius Murray up the middle, stumbles for the first down and 3-yard gain. 1st and 10 at the New Orleans 36.
See, this is the problem right here. Their run game is just going to keep going, and it's going to take time off the clock, which is the big problem. And the Saints go so slow on offense that they can drain a lot of time from the clock.
Yes. Breeze takes the snap, stumbling. That's intentional grounding.
How is that not intentional grounding? Kamara was on the ground.
Kamara was laying down.
See, that's what I'm telling you. They would give that to Brady, but they wouldn't give that to Breeze. In terms of getting past.
And that brings up 2nd and 10 at the New Orleans 36. with 11:30 remaining in the third quarter.
Intentional. Jesus. What a joke. What a joke.
Want to know why it wasn't intentional grounding? Because Alvin Kamara was like this on the ground.
I'm laying on the ground, but throw it at me.
Yeah.
I'm still
Either
open.
way, Kamara out to Breeze's right. Emmanuel Sanders and Michael Thomas to his left. Jared Cook to his right. Breeze takes a snap, drops back in the pocket. Pressure coming. Pass going deep. Ball is deflected.
Intercepted!
Ball flag down in the field, probably against the Bucs.
This is a joke. This is a literal joke. Please. What a soft call. What a soft call.
The PI on Davis.
The bitching and moaning Saints get their way, as always.
Bringing up 1st and 10 on the Tampa 49. Penalties on Carlton Davis. 15-yard penalty resulting in a first down. 11:02 left in the third. The Saints up by 10, 24-14. No running backs on the field. Breeze takes the snap, dropping back. The pocket pressure comes. Passes up. Pass is incomplete. Intended target was Michael Thomas. Davis defending Michael Thomas on that play. Gets redemption for that PI earlier. Both players being handsy. No call on the play. 2nd and 10 on the Tampa 49. Part of me just wants Levante David to come out of the middle and just sack.
I want someone to absolutely light up Drew.
Kamara off to Breeze's left. Breeze hands it off to Kamara. Kamara stumbles forward for a 5-yard gain. 4-yard gain, my bad. Bringing up 3rd and 6 on the Tampa 45. Wouldn't be shocked if we saw a check
Michael
route.
Thomas slam.
Check
behind the line.
Check down to Michael Thomas here.
Hey guys, look. I'm Tony Romo. Drew Brees is going to throw it behind the line to Michael Thomas, and he's going to run for a first down. Can I get a multi-million-dollar contract now, like Tony Romo?
For real.
Saints call a timeout. It is 3rd and 6. Oh.
Josh Rosen looks very sad.
Feel sad for Josh Rosen.
Look at him.
Bad teams really ruined this man's career. Oh!
Big sack!
Big hit! Take it, Breeze!
Big sack for the fingerless JPP.
Breeze, how'd he get you? Doesn't even have any fingers. Bam! What a hit. Great play by JPP.
Orsted punts the ball deep. Jaden Mickens is back for the fair catch. It will be 1st and 10 at the Tampa 14 for Brady and his bunch.
How do you gotta say it? Brady bunch.
I don't know, but I'm very upset with my fantasy team right now in our buy-in league because they are very, very disappointing.
Why? Who you got?
Allen Robinson only got 9 points because he didn't get a touchdown. DJ Moore only got 7. Joe Mixon's underperforming. And then, yeah, that's all I haven't really had many people play. But yeah. My kicker's doing okay, my defense did alright, but, against the matchup I'm against, DK Metcalf had a fantastic game, and so did Prater. In fact, Prater put up more than everybody else on his team, except Cam Newton and DK Metcalf, so. Yeah.
Nice.
Might have to do a mid-season trade with you just to get your team really good so you can win.
Maybe we have to make it look legit though.
We'll make it legit, don't worry.
Legit.
Oh, I'm getting jitters about this game.
I know, it's a very close game.
Indubitably. Indubitably.
Although if the defense can keep playing like that, like they did in that final drive there, that would be pretty good. Very tense game here.
Yeah.
Game is very close. Bengals just kicked a field goal to take the 13-6 lead. Well, they already had the lead, but they're extending their lead.
I don't know if we should trade for, I don't know if we should get rid
worry about it.
of Brady yet, but...
Don't worry.
First and 10 at the Tampa 14 for Tom Brady. 4 wide receiver set. Brady takes the snap, pressure coming fast, passes complete to Scotty
Miller stays up!
Stumbles for the first down and more. That will be a 12-yard gain for Scotty Miller.
That's an impressive run by him. I told you Scotty Miller's going to come out this season with Brady thrown to him.
We all know what Brady does with receivers who are very not well known.
True.
And of Scotty Miller's speed.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the Tampa 26. 9:14 left in the third.
Keeping most of the same personnel out there, it looks like.
Ronald Jones off to his right. Motions over Scotty Miller a little bit. Mike Evans to his right. Covered by Lattimore. Brady takes a snap. Hands off to Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones breaks right. And tackled for a 2-yard gain.
I don't like the run plays. I really do not. They need to keep passing the ball right now.
It doesn't seem like their run game is really working well. If it works in another game, then it works. But for now...
For now, keep it on the pass. The pass is what has been working. When they're passing the ball, they're going deep for like 20-some yards a play. These stupid runs are just...
He checks to a run. It was going to be a pass. And another false start on the Buccaneers.
Oh my God. Is that the same guy?
That was Wirfs.
No reason for that. No reason.
He is on Cameron Jordan, and that's the first time that he's messed up against Jordan on a false start.
He's also let Jordan pass for a hit on Brady, so... They got Gronk over there now to help out, looks like.
Yeah, Gronk's in there to help. Pass is deflected. Intended target was Scotty Miller. But it was tipped by C.J. Gardner. Brady is visibly upset. Don't know at what, but visible frustration available.
He's gotta get his lineman's got to get his hands up in there. His lineman's got to get his hands up in there and push him down. Like, you can't let that happen.
3rd and 13, Tampa 23. The Sean McCoy in motion. Mike Evans out to his right. Brady takes a snap. Pressure coming. Brady Pass is
Just
out of
out.
bounds. Mike Evans was the intended target, forcing a 4th and 13 at the Tampa 23.
See, this is what I'm talking about. When they do these stupid runs, they get out of rhythm, then they take false starts. Every single time they've done a run play, they've taken a false start afterwards.
Yeah.
Stop doing run plays. This is a passing system.
Big return by Deontay
What was it? It
Harris
was a
for
crappy
15
punt. It
yards.
was a terrible punt. It was a terrible punt.
I predicted Calvin Ridley would go off 33 points. I predicted that, and I didn't draft him. Kittle's out.
The
For
rest
now.
of the game?
For now.
Interesting. Man, I really love these commercials. Not because I'm not going to buy a car, just because I saw it on commercial.
Not sponsored by any cars.
I'm not going to buy Geico because I saw it with a talking lizard. I think your commercials are funny, except when they're in overly long commercial breaks.
Cute gecko, though. Except the moose has a little bit of overload. And the squirrel.
Yep, that's where they lost me.
Too many characters.
Different resolutions, too. One's in 1080p and one's in 720.
In other news, Cincinnati and the Chargers are knotted 13-6 in favor of the Bengals at the end of the third. Similarly, 49ers up 13-10 over the Cardinals.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know what Bruce Arians is thinking, passing the ball like the way he is right now, where he's doing these stupid runs beforehand. There should be no run options right now. Let them stop your wide receivers.
Well, it seems like if they go there enough, the wide receivers get very their wide receivers. The Saints corners get very touchy-feely and drop, and the Bucs receivers are able to drop penalties.
Exactly, so they should do that.
I agree.
At least then you're going to get penalties for them being touchy-feely.
Very true, very true.
Oh, it's back. Hopefully it's not just a 2-second thing.
First and 10 on the Tampa Bay 45. Kamara in the backfield. Breeze pitches it to Kamara. Kamara is tackled for a loss. First and 10 on the Tampa 45. Sorry, first and 10 on Tampa 47. Hand off to Kamara
loses
for another loss.
Another big loss from Kamara. Once again, if this defense can keep playing like this consistently, that's a good sign.
Yes, very much so. Very, very much so. Again, this defense, like they've noted, I don't believe we've said it yet, but very good blitzing defense. So, be interesting to see how they continue against what seems to be a rushing offense for right now. Breeze takes the snap, drops back, looking deep, pressure coming, and sacked. Incomplete pass, it seems to be.
He did manage to get the pass off, so it's going to count as an incomplete sack, or incomplete pass, but that should have been a sack.
4th and 15 at midfield for the Saints. Punt coming.
So it seemed like these two offenses have both kind of stalled out in different ways. Bucks because of, continuous false starting after run plays, and Saints because it just seems like the Bucks have figured out that they're just going to run the ball.
Or check down.
Yeah.
Morstead with the punt.
Are they going to take
Mickens
it out?
catches and fair catch.
At the 11, it looks like they'll probably mark him.
1st and 10.
All right. Brady under center. Looks like it's going to be a run play. Not a big fan.
Handoff to Ronald Jones, who gets to the outside, and no gain on the play.
This is just stupid. Stop running the ball. Your strength is in the pass. Jesus. Like, what the hell is so hard to understand about that?
I don't know. I mean, he's a good back, but I mean, it's not working right now.
You can't use Tom Brady, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans if you're only going to use Ronald Jones.
He's good, but he ain't that good.
He's not that good.
2nd and 10, Tampa Bay 11. Ronald Jones off to Brady's left. Brady takes a snap, passes, complete to Robert Gronkowski, and Gronk will go for an 8-yard gain. 9 yards.
9 yards. Don't give him the touch. Don't give him the first down, I guess. It's rather close there. He's in the air. I think that's a first down. He's in the air before he touches the ground.
3rd and 1 at the Tampa 20. Ronald Jones in the backfield. Mike Evans out to his left. Brady takes a snap, handoff. Play action pass is completed.
Caught!
Chris Godwin downfield. Big gain.
Please tell me he's not hurt. He's not hurt, is he?
That's good for 23 yards to Chris Godwin. Godwin is good.
Oh, thank God. It looked like he was hurt when he got
Good in terms of he's healthy and good, being actually good at football. Quite the catch, quite the run after. Good ball control. Good for 23-yard gain. See, if they want to continue that, is some runs here and there mixed in with play action.
Yeah, play action is fine, but all these
if they're just going to do play action and never run, then they can't do that.
All these blatantly obvious runs are just killing them.
So, the fifth injury for a Saints player, seems like.
It seems like they need a timeout, so they just tell one of them, go down on a knee and we'll come out there and look at you, and then you'll be...
You're not that important, so we can just take you off for a play.
Then we'll take you out for a play, and then we'll call you good. Oh, walking off on his own power. He doesn't look too hurt. Doesn't look too hurt to me.
Looks to be a left side of the upper body injury.
Doesn't look too hurt to me.
Janoris Jenkins.
Wouldn't be the first time Saints have messed around with the injury rules. But Saints fans don't talk about that when they have their ring flex, do they?
First and 10 at the Tampa 43. Brady under center. Looks to be Leonard Fournette in the backfield. Scotty Miller motions to the left. Ball is snapped. Screen pass to Scotty Miller. Scotty Miller is good for a 6-yard gain.
Was it a 6-yard gain?
Yeah.
Holy crap. Oh. Hey, I might pick up Scotty Miller. For those of you who aren't watching this actual game, they just basically recommended that you pick up Scotty Miller for fantasy. Fake it to Ronald Jones. Big pass. Scotty Miller. Oh!
That's PI on his left
PI!
Yep, flag.
Thank you. Jeez, you're only holding his hand behind his body. I mean, come on. Yeah, look at that. He's pinning his hand inside of his arm. Jeez, are you kidding me? Was that really a question? Was that really a question? He almost caught it on top of it. And then they face masked him. Brady would have at least another 50 yards right now if it wasn't for the 2 PIs that
I
have
just picked
occurred.
up Scotty Miller and Rona.
Janoris Jenkins is in the tent, for those of you who are unaware.
Leonard Fournette takes the ball and rush for no gain.
No gain / maybe... Whoa, what was that? Aw.
Look, a little pony. I'm looking at a picture of my dog, sorry. Slightly distracted. 2nd and 10 at the New Orleans 23. Mike Evans, still no catches, 2 targets on the day. Although that big PI penalty. Brady, under center, Godwin motions left. Looks to be Fournette in the backfield. Brady takes a snap. Ball handed off to Leonard Fournette. Leonard Fournette rushes up the middle for a 4-yard gain.
I'm not sure I like these run plays, to be perfectly honest. 1 run play should be enough for this offense. That should be all they do. Because now they're 3rd and 7. Now they have to pass. They need to do more play action. They aren't doing play action when Godwin lines up in the center to act as an extra blocker for the running game. It just doesn't work like that.
4th and 7, or 3rd and 7, sorry. At the New Orleans 20.
Like when every time you run, you have Godwin go in the middle. It's a dead giveaway.
That was offsides on Cameron Jordan.
Yeah, it was.
Brady pass is
Hit from behind.
incomplete. Intended receiver was LaShawn McCoy.
I think Brady was hit from behind on that play.
It is important to note that the Chargers did, in fact, get a touchdown to tie the game, I think. 13-13 tie.
Interesting to see what happened here.
Turnover on downs.
Jordan jumped off sides. It wasn't called. And then he proceeded to hit Brady in the back as he made that throw, which is the result of the overthrow.
Suck up in for the field goal. 38-yard attempt. Snapped. Hold is good. Kick is good.
And it is now a 7-point game, so the Saints got to be sweating because the Bucs have put up points while they have stalled out on 2 past drives. Got to see what they do in response. 2:22 left in the 3rd.
Damn, dude. One of our teams suck in this Verona League. Both of our teams are garbage.
They're performing bad. Players are supposed to be good.
Fair.
Oh.
Losing by 40 points. 2:22 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Commercial break. I think for one of these streams we should do commercials just so the viewers know how often we see commercials.
Yes, for real.
We'll just play the same song bit over.
For those of you unaware, for those of you interested, John Cena is riding a purple cow right now to promote Experian Boost. We're not sponsored, but we're forced to watch it.
And there's a Wendy's bartender on a napkin.
I've never seen a Wendy's that looks that good before.
Yeah, for real. With those kind of fries on their burger.
Yeah, I've never seen a Wendy's restaurant that looks like this. Or
has food that looks that good.
Or Wendy's food that looks like that, yeah, exactly.
Or Wendy's with a bar.
Yeah. This is like an Applebee's.
Yeah, glorified Applebee's. Ooh,
This is like Wendy's. If it
not
was
sponsored by
Applebee's.
Wendy's either. Although, email us at officialunrestrictedsports@gmail.com.
Uh, we are back.
That was an 8-play, 69-yard, 4-minute drive that resulted in a Tampa Bay field goal. A little disappointing there.
But
But
what can you do when you get an offsides that's obviously not called? Like, oh, Cam Jordan got to Brady really quick. Yeah, he was offsides.
and good enough for a touchback.
The line breaks down there. Kamara gets tripped up, and it looks like it lost about 4. Or a gain of about 4. My apologies. 1 yard. They marked it as 1 yard where his knee went down.
Third and 2 at the New Orleans, or 2nd and 5, sorry, at the New Orleans 36. Kamara takes the ball, runs up the middle for a 3-yard gain.
Looks like he's about 2 yards short. Depends on where they would choose to mark it.
That's good enough for a 3rd and 2, now at the New Orleans 33. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in the third quarter. New Orleans up 24-17. Cursed image of Jameis Winston being the backup quarterback for the Saints.
Yeah, that's a cursed image. That's... Wow. That was cursed. Let me tell you, it was like...
Taysom Hill at quarterback. Motions out Alvin Kamara to the left. Taysom Hill takes a snap.
He's just going to run for it.
Runs it for himself.
And he
sacked
loses some yards.
Big loss.
Big loss of yards
Big tackle by Levante David. Enough for a 5-yard loss. Kyler Murray rushes up the middle for a 22-yard touchdown, giving Arizona the 16-13 lead with 10:26 left in the fourth. Getting back to this Bucs-Saints game, though, big loss for them. That's a for such a big down, putting Taysom Hill in as your quarterback, is that the right play call? I don't know.
I mean, I knew immediately what it was going to be as soon as he started running.
As soon as Taysom Hill was in the backfield, I was like, oh, this is a trick play.
Yeah.
Taysom Hill's going to throw the ball.
And now the Bucs are going to get the ball back.
Morstead with the punt. Deep punt. And Mickens will take about his 30th fair catch of the evening. Pick it up!
No, he's not going to pick it up. He'll get killed. All right, at the 22.
He fair caught it, so he could have just laid on it. And they could have just went like that. It would have been fine. They're already talking about next Sunday, which we will have live streams for. We'll update you guys appropriately on Instagram.
Yep. Brady in the huddle.
It's 1st and 10 at the Tampa 22. 7 seconds left in the third quarter. Ronald Jones out to Brady's right. Brady takes a snap, hand off to Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones breaks right, breaks into tackle, goes right, gains more. It's good enough for a 7-yard gain.
And that's going to be the end of the third quarter as their 2nd down and 4. It was only a 6-yard gain, apparently.
Michael Bagley hits a 22-yard field goal to give LA the lead over Cincinnati, 16-13. Again,
with 8:56 left in the fourth.
Some weird scoring games. The trend continues.
Yeah, for real. The most real-looking football score is the 17-24 of this.
Yeah,
and that's of the Bucs versus Saints.
that commercial with Mahomes was shot in Illinois.
I'd laugh so hard if it was.
It was. It literally said Illinois at the bottom.
Oh, dang. Must really suck for you.
He definitely walked in there and was like, damn, this is a nice city.
No, he definitely walked in there and was like, glad I wasn't drafted here.
I don't know, dude. Mitch put up 3 touchdowns in the fourth.
You know, I really liked how he counted off on his fingers where he was drafted at as you guys passed on him.
He'll be a bust. He's gonna be a bust.
Mahomes?
Yeah, he's already
won a Super Bowl and been an MVP.
Not very impressive.
Even if after this,
Tom Brady's done more.
But even after this point, even if he does nothing for the rest of his career, he'll still be a Super Bowl winning quarterback who broke a lot of records.
Drew Brees is a Super Bowl winning quarterback who's won a lot of records.
Yeah, he's not the GOAT, but he's still pretty good.
Exactly. He's nowhere near great.
Oh, man. Maybe it's just because I haven't watched football in a while. But these commercials do feel long.
Yeah, I think they are.
Like, seriously longer.
Start of the fourth quarter here coming up between the Buccaneers and Saints. It is a 1-score game, which sees the Saints up by 7. Again, 2nd and 4 at the Tampa Bay 28. Brady having an interesting debut here for the Buccaneers. 2 picks, 1 touchdown, 1 rushing touchdown with a low QBR. Drew Brees 1 touchdown with a lot less passing yards. 2nd and 4, Tampa 28. No running backs behind Brady. 4 receivers out wide. Brady takes the snap. And ball is overthrown. Intended target was Rob Gronkowski.
I wouldn't say it was overthrown. It was just that pocket collapsed so fast.
Intended target was Robert Gronkowski.
I'm surprised he was down there so fast.
He was there quick. Hit coming in from Cameron Jordan on Tom Brady. Slightly too much of a pass lead there for Tom. But that's good for 3rd and 4 at the Tampa 28. LaShawn McCoy, it looks like, to his left. O.J. Howard in motion. Ball is snapped. Tom Brady drops back. Pressure coming. And Tom Brady is sacked for a loss. 8-yard loss. Sack coming from Demario Davis.
That line needs to get a lot better than that. I know people were saying, oh, it's a deep pass and the line isn't that good, but the line's been playing good until this point, and after the break, it seems like they just decided to take a day off. Because those past 2 plays were not very good performances.
He was going to have an open receiver right there.
Exactly. One more, like half a second more, and he would have had a wide open receiver to throw to. Nothing he could there was no open targets. I mean,
punt coming from the Buccaneers. Pretty solid deep punt from Pinion.
It's going to go all the way back to the 20 where it's caught, and it's going to be taken up to the maybe 30,
almost 40-yard line. Good enough.
36 yards. I think it's probably 36, 37 where they're going to mark it. We'll have to see.
A couple of players are wearing LSU pads that went to LSU. Deontay Harris got an 18-yard return off of that. 1st and 10 at the New Orleans 39.
We get to look at Troy Buckin. Or, I guess, we
Troy
get
Buck.
we get to look at Troy Buck.
Kamara off to Breeze's right. Breeze checks down to Kamara. Kamara drops the
Drops.
ball. Incomplete pass intended for Kamara. Bringing us to 2nd and 10 at the New Orleans 39. 14 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. New Orleans up 24-17.
Only a one-score game here, so defense just needs to get a stop. Line play needs to get a lot better.
Tom Brady and the Tampa offense is looking over film from the last drive. Kamara off to Breeze's left. Breeze. Audibles. Snaps. Drops back. Pressure coming. Breeze fakes. Throws deep. Jared Cook wide open along the sideline. Good enough for a 46-yard gain. Putting the New Orleans Saints at a 1st and 10 at the Tampa 15. Blown coverage deep.
It's like the guy who was supposed to be guarding him was just
Jamal Dean gets dazed in coverage and too late to catch up.
he was lazy the whole way until he realized that it was getting thrown to him. Didn't even run until he saw it was getting thrown. That's
Good enough for a 46-yard gain.
That's 100% on him. Now they got to play from behind.
Latavius Murray in the backfield. Breeze motions.
Obviously going to hand it off.
Latavius Murray hands off to Murray for a 4-yard gain. Tackle by Shaquille Barrett. New Orleans in the red zone. 2nd and 6 at the Tampa 11. Again, run play still strong and prevalent here for New Orleans.
It is now 2nd and 5.
Apparently that was good for a 5-yard gain instead of 4. That's my bad. That was for Breeze's first completion over 20 yards. 2nd and 5 at the Tampa 11. Latavius Murray to his right. Drew Brees pumps.
The line
runs,
is collapsing.
Throws, pass, incomplete to Latavius Murray, bringing up 3rd and 6 at the Tampa 11. Unfortunately, it seems like this drive will at least end up with a field goal, which pushes this to a 2-possession game. Still 3rd and 5, though, at the Tampa 11.
There is a ton of time left in this game, and both teams have full sets of timeouts, too. And there's a 2-minute warning, so there's a lot of time left in this game. That might have been a fumble.
Emmanuel Sanders in motion. Drew Brees takes the snap. Pass is complete underneath to Emmanuel Sanders. Looks like he'll be just short. And they will give him the first down.
Wow.
1st and goal at the Tampa 5.
Wow.
And that pass was good for 6 yards, even though it looked like he was short about 2. Jimmy Garoppolo passes to Jerick McKinnon for a 5-yard touchdown, giving the 49ers the lead 19-17. He looks down.
Well, he's not down until he gets
tackled.
He's not down until he gets contact. You aren't down until you
Well,
get
no, I know,
contacted.
but he was. Did you look away before he was tackled? He was about. It should be 4th and inches right now. First and goal at the Tampa 5. Latavius Murray off to Breeze's left. Emmanuel Sanders in motion. Motions back. Motions again. Breeze takes the snap. Passes complete to Emmanuel Sanders for a touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders gives New Orleans the 30-17 lead. Flag down on the field will probably be against the Buccaneers defense. That penalty will be enforced on the kickoff.
Just great.
It's okay. It'll be a touchback anyway, so they'll be at the 25 or 20 instead of the 25.
Face mask isn't 5 yards. It's 10.
Oh, it was a face mask?
Yeah.
I didn't even hear. Will Lutz out to take the extra point.
I mean, I'm not
Snap,
surprised.
hold, kick is good.
The only game that I had the Bucs losing this year, if at all, was the game against New Orleans. So I'm not too surprised that they're losing.
If that play didn't happen, that blown coverage by Jamal Dean.
Oh yeah, well Jamal Dean wasn't even running after him. He was just like, oh, he's not going to throw it.
Brady visibly pissed on the sidelines. Another car commercial.
How many cars do they actually sell because of these commercials?
That's pretty funny.
Oof.
Okay, here's this Allen Robinson catch I was telling you about.
That's 100% Allen Robinson, not Mitch.
That was a good pass and a good catch.
No, it wasn't. He had to fucking dive out, fully extend his body. That's not a good pass.
Good pass. Those are two good passes.
No, the first one you showed me wasn't a good pass. The second one was a good pass.
The first one
You're
was a great
kidding
pass.
yourself if you think that was a good pass.
He threw it right in between three defensive backs.
Not a good pass. Not a good pass, Nolan.
Dude.
Your receiver has to get off of his feet and fully extend in the air and catch the ball. Oh, yeah, that was the quarterback. Shut up, Nolan. Shut up, Nolan.
He threw it in between all the corners. And
so
two
what?
corners and
It was the
safety.
wrong passing choice. If there was 3 corners on him, that means someone else has no one on him.
That's very disturbing.
Oh, yeah, this Hulu has live sports commercials. Very disturbing.
Wow, they put the second best running back in the game with Baker Mayfield. That's...
Well, they probably told Baker Mayfield, we have to amend your contract. You can't keep... We can't keep you just by yourself. You have to get someone who's actually good.
So they got Joel Embiid and Saquon Barkley to take the pressure off of Baker Mayfield. You know, if Baker Mayfield isn't... is Baker Mayfield a bust?
I think you have to wait till he's done with his rookie.
Is Mitch a bust?
Oh, yeah.
You have to wait until the end of his rookie contract.
No, he's basically done with his rookie contract. They waived his 5th-year option. You wouldn't do that if someone wasn't a bust.
Well, no, but...
They're giving him one last chance, but he's basically a bust.
Well, we'll see, but... And the kickoff coming from Morstead.
They're
onside kicking.
Why? Why and
what? Squib kick.
I'm so...
Miscommunication, and the Saints recover.
These 2 idiots should be cut tomorrow. Let me just tell you that, folks. These 2 idiots should be cut tomorrow. Both of them. Send a good example of what happens when you're a complete idiot. The guy is about to catch the ball. What an idiot. Cut both of them.
Well, that will be
That's pretty much
first and 10.
Barring some sort of interception, return touchdown, that's pretty much the end of the game here. Cut both of these idiots.
First
right
and
now.
10.
Wow.
At the Tampa Bay 18.
Wow.
Breeze snaps, hands off to Latavius Murray. Good enough for a 4 or 5 yard gain. 4 yard gain, 2nd and 6 at the Tampa 14. That is that's crazy. That's wild that happened. That is even with no preseason, that's inexcusable. That's too important of a time in the game to give that up. Breeze takes the snap. Pass is caught by Michael Thomas. Looks like good enough for a 3-yard gain. 5 yards. My bad. First down. Well, that spiraled out of control fast.
Well, that's what happens when your defense does whatever the fuck that was.
And special teams.
Wow. That's pretty inexcusable.
That looks short. That should be 4th and goal. Kyler Murray, 34-yard bomb to DeAndre Hopkins, giving Arizona the 23-20 lead.
5:18 left.
New Orleans, 1st and goal at Tampa 7. Latavius Murray takes the snap, cuts inside, stumbles ahead for a 4-yard gain. That pretty much wraps up this one. 9:20 left
Who
in
do
the
the Bucs
4th.
play next week?
The Buccaneers schedule. Let's check. The Bucs have the Panthers and the Broncos. So. Joe Burrow driving down the field right now, trailing Los Angeles 16-13. Handoff to Latavius Murray down the middle for no yards on the play. Maybe stumbled for one there. That'll be 3rd and goal at the Tampa 2. Third and goal at the Tampa 3. Bear in the backfield. Trees runs out of the pocket. No one to pass to. Throws back in the end zone. Pass is tipped out of the end zone. Intended target was Emmanuel Sanders, bringing up 4th and goal. Emmanuel Sanders looking for a flag on the play, but there was no call to be made. The Panthers' D-line and defense is nowhere near as high as a level. Not that the Saints are high level, but nowhere near that of the Saints. And there's a reason that the Saints aren't running the ball that much. That's why they're relying on passing more. Field goal's good, giving New Orleans, a 34-17 lead. That touchdown in Arizona was called back. It is 1st and goal at the San Francisco 1. So San Francisco leads 20-17. And Kenyon Drake rushes up the middle for a 1-yard touchdown, giving Arizona a 23-20 lead over San Francisco. Currently in commercial, New Orleans leading Tampa Bay 34-17.
And we are back. There's about to be kickoff here.
Our kickoff will result in a touchback. 1st and 10, Tampa 25. Here comes Tom Brady and the offense. I'm almost as sad as I was when the Bears were losing to the Lions.
I mean, it's
Because part of me knows Saints fans are going to come out of this game going, look at that dominant Saints defense! Breeze isn't washed, Brady is!
even though Brady has more deep balls than Breeze does this whole game.
Imagine if Brady's offense consisted of just, But then the Saints fans are going to be like, well, why didn't he just do it?
Yeah, exactly. Because he didn't have a preseason.
Tom Brady pass, incomplete, intended target was O.J. Howard.
You can't look at Sean Payton's face and tell me he didn't know about Bountygate.
Yeah. Something we haven't really talked about actually on this channel is Bountygate yet.
We kind of talked about it.
Chris Godwin in motion. Brady takes a snap. Pass is bobbled
Dropped.
and... Okay, well, he had hands on every single orifice of his body. Incomplete pass intended for Mike Evans. Covered by Marshawn Lattimore. Bringing up 3rd and 10 at the Tampa 25.
Well, we all know the Saints are used to playing dirty defense.
Looks to be LaShawn McCoy to Brady's left. Brady takes a snap. Pressure coming. Brady climbing the pocket. Pass is incomplete. Intended for O.J. Howard. So I think it's fair to say Brady is missing Edelman.
Well, he has Scotty Miller. That's not the problem. The problem isn't that right now. The problem is just that the whole offense isn't in a groove yet.
By Edelman, I mean he's missing that guy. That I can, I need a first down. Edelman. You know what I'm saying? This brings up 4th and down. Interesting play call. Punting it here. I mean, at that point, you might as well just go for it on 4th and 10. I mean,
yeah, I don't This play call is stupid.
I mean, there are 8 minutes left, so plenty of time, I guess, but unreasonable.
You need 3 possessions right now.
Deontay Harris back to receive. No fair catch called. Runs, breaks a tackle. Good for a gain of 5. That's so gross. They call him down there? Wow. It'll be 1st and 10 at the New Orleans 36 for Drew Brees in that offense. Joe Burrow, 20 seconds left in the red zone. 2nd and 10. Down by 3. First and 10 at the 36. Latavius Murray in the backfield. Breeze takes a snap, hands it off to Latavius Murray. Latavius Murray rushes for a loss of 3. Tackle made by Devin White. Kamara lined up in the backfield. Player in motion. Breeze snaps. Handoff to Kamara. Kamara runs up the left side for 2-yard gain. 3rd and 11 at the New Orleans 35 for Drew Brees and the Saints offense. We will be back for the 8:20 Sunday night.
We will not be back for the 8:20 Sunday Night Football.
Okay. Breeze takes a snap, looking deep, pass is caught by Emmanuel Sanders. Far from the first down. Good for a gain of 4, bringing up 4th and 7 at the New Orleans 39.
It ain't over till it's over, though. Still possible.
Punt coming from Thomas Morstead. McKinnon's another fair catch. Oh, no fair catch, just tackled. Six minutes left. Will be 1st and 10 at the Tampa 10 for Tom Brady.
Starting field position has not been great either.
Ooh, Randy Bullock misses a 31-yard field goal, costing the Bengals the game. Looks like Chargers will escape with a win there, 16-13 victory over the Bengals. 1st and 10 for Tom Brady at Tampa Bay 10. Scotty Miller in motion. Ball is snapped. McCoy out to his right. Tom Brady drops, rises in the pocket. Pass is caught for first down by O.J. Howard. Gain of 9, 2nd and 1 at the Tampa Bay 19.
It's 2nd down. Are you kidding me? They called that 2nd down? That's short. Jesus Christ.
Snap is taken by Brady. Brady looking deep.
Guns it.
Caught by O.J. Howard. Another catch by O.J. Howard. Pass is good for a 15-yard gain. Jimmy Garoppolo rushing down the field right now for the 49ers in an attempt to win that game. Brady takes a snap on 1st and 10, plays blown dead immediately.
What's this? Are they challenging this, or? No, you can't challenge it after the play starts. The play already started. The play already started. Seriously? Seriously. The play had already been run.
That's a catch.
That's a catch. You can't overturn it.
He clearly has possession of that ball. Either way, Saints will be losing a timeout here. 1st and 10 at the Tampa 34, 5:20 remaining. They're challenging this just to get Tom Brady out of the rhythm that he's in right now. That is pretty BS, though. That play was off. I didn't see the challenge flag. There's no talk about it, nothing.
That play was already off. It was well already off. That's what you call bullshit. Because they know Sean Payton would bitch like a little girl. But I want the pink pony. I want the pink pony. Bucks will easily win their Panthers, Broncos, and Chargers matchups. Bears probably still will do pretty well because, let's be real here. The Lions did really good offensively against them. They had their top wide receiver out.
We also had our pass rushers out.
Well, you had Khalil Mack and that other guy, so.
Anyways, should be a good bounce back couple of games until they get to Chicago and the Packers for Tampa Bay. Still somehow being challenged here. Seems like a pretty easy.
Listen, the rule is that if it's not, you can't overrule it based on what you see. You say it's a catch. You can't overrule it based on that, and it looks like a catch anyway. So.
Oh, he was just informed that he was on TV, so he puts his face mask on.
After not wearing it all game.
See?
Yeah, field stand.
You see Bruce Arians, though? He's like, come on.
Yeah, exactly. This was just to throw them off. And the play was already off. Once the play starts, you can't stop it to say, oh, he threw a challenge flag.
I guess he got the flag off then. Either way, 1st and 10, Tampa 34, Tom Brady.
Watch the Bucs just scorch him for a touchdown.
3 receivers out, 1 running back. That one appears to be Ronald Jones or LaShawn McCoy. I can't tell, really. Can't tell who that is. Brady. Under center. Takes the snap. Pressure coming fast. Brady climbs the pocket. Escapes.
Breaks away.
Breaks away and runs for 3 yards. With a hand on his helmet.
You can't touch the
It
quarterback's
is now
helmet.
3rd and 7 at the Tampa 50. At midfield. Brady drops back. Pass is caught for Chris Godwin. Just short of the first down. 3rd one at the Tampa 43.
Call him out of bounds at least, I guess.
4:50 left in play. LaShawn McCoy out to Brady's left. Lined up at a receiver spot. Mike Evans far wide with Chris Godwin and Scotty Miller.
Brady dives.
Brady sneaks in and gets that first down and more. Should be good for 3 yards. 1st and 10 at the Tampa 46. And people making a lot of noise in the hallway. Sean McCoy out to Brady's left. Brady takes the snap. LaShawn McCoy branches out. Ball thrown deep. Caught Scotty Miller!
What a
37-yard gain.
What a catch there. Wow. What a play
Coverage
there.
blown. Well, not really blown, just outplayed Janoris Jenkins there. Tom Brady with another deep ball. LaShawn McCoy out to his left. LaShawn McCoy in the middle of the field. Tom Brady throws the ball to LaShawn. LaShawn is tackled. Gain of 2. 2nd and 8, my bad, at the New Orleans 15. 3:53 left in this game. 34-17 New Orleans.
Bucks only need 2 touchdowns and a field goal to get this game to OT, too.
Doable.
It is doable.
They just gotta get an offensive stop. Fast. Brady
Or
takes the
onside
snap. Passes. He fumbles. Brady picks it up and
he takes it.
lost
It's okay.
a 2.
Lost a 2, but that's fine. Better than losing the ball. That was a good tap there to poke that ball out.
3rd and 10.
Good little tap there.
3rd and 10. Brady takes the snap. Pass is complete to O.J. Howard for a 3-yard gain. 4th and 7 at the New Orleans 14. Now here's where you get into it. Do you take the field goal now or do you take it later?
Injury timeout, so the Saints give it to the Bucks without them needing to actually use one. That's nice for the Bucks. I'm sure there's plenty of Saints fans at home screaming at the televisions, "Oh, you gave him a timeout." Well, he probably just tore his Achilles, so good job. If you take the field goal now, you still need 2 touchdowns, though. That's the thing. I think you'd rather take the field goal later on. How was it 4th and 7 all of a sudden? I thought it was 3rd and 7 after that play.
O.J. Howard, that was the third and 10 pass. First and 10 was LaShawn McCoy rush for 2. Then he got sacked and fumbled for 2. And then the pass to O.J. Howard for 3. So that results in 4th and 7 at the New Orleans 14. Buccaneers offense stays out there on the 4th and 7 play.
I think this is the way you have to do it.
LaShawn McCoy out to Brady's left. Ball is snapped. Pass is up and caught by Chris Godwin. High hit. Flag coming in. Yeah, that's a bad hit on Chris Godwin. Chris Godwin is down on the play.
That's what I said. These dirty Saints players, they've never changed.
In other news, Arizona gets the upset on San Francisco, winning 24-20. Back to this game. Very high helmet-to-helmet hit on Chris Godwin after that catch. Remarkable catch.
Incredible he managed to hold on to that, too.
Very, very bad hit from...
Dirty-ass play by the Saints.
Would not be surprised to see Godwin taken off the field here. Yeah, head down, walking off on his own volition. Good to see. Flag on the play. Should be unnecessary roughness. Unnecessary roughness on the Saints defender. Half the distance to the goal. Definitely results in the first down. First down came on the catch, but they'll get more on that penalty.
I think that due to the Saints' past offenses, they need to be treated more harshly, especially when it comes to harming other players.
That was just a bad hit. I mean...
He's had a hard
time. So Joe Buck doesn't fault the guy who's targeting people.
Yeah, Joe Buck's like, oh, I don't fault the guy who just has trouble taking it out of his game.
First and goal at the New Orleans 2, it appears.
Wow.
Brady takes the pass. Ball is caught by Mike Evans in the end zone. Touchdown.
Looks like Evans gets the last laugh over Lattimore. Saints fans will probably be complaining about a push-off. Knowing them.
Good ball, good catch. Toe tap 1-2.
He hit him in the... Alright, I just messaged a Saints fan, okay? How? He hit him with the shoulder, bro. He hit his...
Head with his head.
He hit his head.
Watch it, it.
Doesn't matter if he used it.
You don't even have to watch it in slow motion to see that he hit his head. Anyways, it looks like the Bucs are going for 2.
No, he didn't.
Bucs are going for 2 on this play. LaShawn McCoy out to Brady's left.
I'm surprised that they would go for 2 here.
3 receivers out to Brady's right. Ball is snapped. Brady takes the ball. Pressure coming. Pass way overthrown over Mike Evans' head. Interesting play call. Kind of no need for that, honestly. Now they're kind of screwed. Now they have to get 2 touchdowns. What's he saying?
The announcer
literally said that player has a history of hitting heads.
I'm not sure why they would go for 2 there. They just need 2 touchdowns and a field goal to tie it.
Well, now they need a touchdown, a field goal, and a 2-point conversion to tie it.
Exactly. I don't understand why Bruce Arians had that.
Pinion with the onside kick, and it is caught by Montgomery. Drew Brees and the Saints offense have the ball first and 10 at the New Orleans 49. Ball is snapped, handed off to Latavius Murray, who runs up the middle for a 4-yard gain. Second and 6 at the Tampa 47 for Drew Brees and the Saints offense. Kamara in the backfield. Brees under center. Taysom Hill motions left. Ball is snapped. Screen pass to Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill takes the ball. Throws deep to Alvin Kamara. Pass is caught for a lot. And Alvin Kamara's tackled. Quite the trick play there for the Saints, resulting in a massive gain for the Saints offense and Alvin Kamara. Now, first and goal at the Tampa 9. First and goal at the Tampa 9 for Drew Brees. Latavius Murray out to his left. Ball is snapped. Latavius Murray takes the ball, runs up the middle for a 4-yard gain. Two-minute warning. Saints up 34-23. In other news, Big Ten football will be returning in mid-October.
Oh, another Dak Prescott commercial. I'll let you finish this one up, Nolan. I have some homework I gotta get to.
As you can see, quite a disappointing game for the Buccaneers. Brendan obviously upset, rightfully so. Again, ref ball kind of handed the Saints the early lead in this game, and Drew Brees kind of ran with it. Getting back to the game here, 2 minutes left, second and goal at the Tampa Bay 5 for New Orleans. Kamara in the backfield. Snap is taken, Kamara handoff for no gain. Loss of 2 on the play. Third and goal at the Tampa Bay 7, 34-23 New Orleans, 1:30 left in this one. Kamara out in motion, Taysom Hill back at quarterback. Motions over the fullback, snap is taken, Taysom Hill off to the run, and Taysom Hill will get down to the 2-yard line. Fourth and goal at the Tampa 2 after a 5-yard gain by Taysom Hill. New Orleans really running time off the clock here. Not much to talk about. Fourth and goal. Looks like Taysom Hill is going to be the quarterback for the rest of this game. Fourth and goal. Breeze is in. Taysom Hill and Kamara in the backfield. Taysom Hill motions left. Kamara in the backfield as well. Taysom Hill motions again. Breeze takes a snap. Handoff to Kamara. Kamara is into the end zone for his third touchdown of the day, increasing the lead to 40-23. Waiting for the extra point. .21 seconds left in this one. And they might call this one back, actually. Kamara looks like a step out of bounds and an inch short in reaching over that goal line with the ball. Players under review. Most likely will be called back, which result in a Tampa Bay 1st and long. And looks like they're going to call this one back. 34-23. Yeah, turnover on downs, 1st and 10 at the Tampa Bay 1. And it is Tom Brady's ball. 27 seconds left in the game. And Tampa Bay takes the snap. Ronald Jones in the backfield. Ronald Jones takes the ball. Good enough for a 1st down. That'll just about do it in this one. Final score, 34-23 New Orleans. Disappointing debut for Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Yeah. Buccaneers go to 0-1. Breeze and the Saints go to 1-0. And, yeah. We will see you next time, most likely Monday Night Football. Have a good one.